Good morning, everyone. I am having a hell of a time with my computer this morning, so hopefully we have no issues watching Tony's stream. Now, over the weekend, I want to say it was on Friday. There was a live stream. Now, we talked about this. Yeah, it was on Friday because I talked about it a little bit before Doxy and I played on Saturday morning, and yesterday on Jackbox, we all talked about it a little bit, right? But I wanted to address this head on and basically go over the Eagles apology video this morning. No, I didn't. I didn't see anything. Okay, well, we may be looking at that also, but I had no idea that he made a video. I see the apology in quotes, so I'm assuming that he doesn't apologize for shite, right? But that color does not match and it is driving me crazy. But we'll take a look at that too. But so why did I read this way? Put in, why did I read this? Burger King foot lettuce. Like, that's just where okay. That's just where it went. So it's only 5 minutes long. We'll take a look at that first, actually, before I show you all the insanity that happened on Tony's stream. Now, the stream was 6 hours. Well over 6 hours. 6 hours, 34 minutes. Tony has the patience of a saint because honestly, I don't know how he dealt with that person for 6 hours. I would have gone fucking insane. I would have had to, go to the local asylum and put myself in. It would not have been good. But he did, and he did a really, really good job. Like, to Tony's benefit, he can argue and he can debate. He's very, very good at that. And I need to brush up on my debating skills. I usually just yell at people. That's my debating skills, right? What the? Shut the fuck up. Gross. Okay, I'm going to bring up the video. We'll actually look at that first. That way you guys are going into this without, oh my God, it says apologies to Nerdette. Oh my God. Without context. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, I guess he actually thinks he's going to, I don't know. It's wild to me that if he thinks I'm going to accept any apology at this point. Right? I'm sorry. We'll see what it says. I'll be fair. I feel like I at least I owe myself it, to be fair. I don't owe anything to him. I owe it to myself, to be fair, because that's just who I am. But good morning, everyone. Good morning. How is everybody's weekend? There we go. Out of general curiosity, this felt genuine. I hope she accepts the apology. That was really big of you, sir. I hope it's received in the way it was intended. I just think you two should stop this feud. Too much bad blood. Oh my God, this person saying that Tony was in bad faith. Again, holy shit, stop apologizing to this heifer. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Okay, we'll give it a chance. I feel like I at least owe that to myself. Oh, bye, Puddin'. Thank you for stopping by. He has his tail between his legs. He rolled over on his back. That's a good alpha eagle boy. Good boy. Oh my God. talking like this feud was double-sided. It wasn't. That's the thing, TJ. It was never double-sided. It was constant attacks on me. It was constant attacks on my sponsors, on my subscribers, on, you know, me as a person, my looks, my everything, right? It was never double-sided. I don't understand it. I don't understand whatever made him think I gave a shit about it at all. It was constantly me having to defend myself from his lies. That was it. That was it. All right, let's see. We're going to speed it up because he does talk very slow. And because I have the patience of a 4-year-old.
Hey, Tristan. I've thought and prayed on this, and I have come to the conclusion that I indeed owe you several apologies, and they are long overdue. Now, you've asked me to apologize. Eglantine asked me to apologize to you. One reason I didn't apologize when you guys asked me to apologize is I shouldn't feel pressure to apologize. I should realize that I owe you an apology all on my own. An apology is not genuine if it comes from the result of pressure from others.
Tony is here. We're going over your stream. I didn't know this existed. But apparently he's trying to apologize. I don't know if you've seen this or not. Wait, what? Believe it or not, he does think that God is speaking to him. Hold on. I don't know if you're just... What? Like, I have nothing against religion, even though I'm not necessarily religious myself. If that's how you get, like, your strength and your motivation, your perseverance and your patience, I'm all about this, right? But please don't tell me he thinks he's actually, like, having... Okay. During a debate, he made it very clear. Okay, all right, we'll get there. See, Tony's stream was super late. And I stayed up as long as I fucking could to watch as much as I could. But I did not get through it all. Just simply because it started to go into Mortal Kombat and Tanya and stuff. So I'm like, I can come back to this later, right? Because it wasn't about me. And from what Bianca and both Robert said, I was only mentioned once after that. So, okay.
It has to come from the person who is making the apology and no one else. So I wanted to make sure that you knew that this was from me and a little assistance from God. Now, where to start? I guess I'll start with a video in which I criticized the ad you made for M-Gear wallet. When I was making that video, a little devil popped on my shoulder and it told me that I should tell my viewers to go after that wallet company. And I even recorded audio of me saying that.
So he fully fucking admits that he wanted people to go after my sponsors. Jesus fucking Christ. Are you serious? Are you serious? What kind of a person are you? Seriously. Stop using God. Stop using this. Stop using that. You are an evil fucking person. You are evil. Oh my God.
Then God popped on my other shoulder and he told me to not do that. He told me that criticizing you was enough, so I cut out that audio.
I don't care. You just admitted to it. God, do you realize how bad you made yourself just look? You're trying to blame the devil? You're trying to blame the devil? Take some accountability, motherfucker. That was you. You even went as far as to literally record the audio. Holy shit. You have nobody to blame but yourself. Nobody. You just admitted to all of your subscribers what a garbage human being you are. If anything, I have been saying this for years, and it took Tony bodying him for him to admit it. You are garbage. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Shut the fuck up. He slaps himself every time he jacks off because God is watching. Oh my God. Yeah, probably. I can't believe you admitted that you were fully going to release audio telling your audience to attack my subscribers. And you're trying to blame the devil when it's not the devil. It is you. That was you. This is your fault. You are a horrible person. Come on, play, computer. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. I believe in you.
I thought that was enough. I thought that my audience didn't need to be told not to go after anyone, but I was wrong. I should.
No, you always tell your audience not to go after everyone. My audience knows. Like yesterday when we were talking during Jackbox, right? We were using him as a laugh, right? But nobody in my audience would ever go after him. Don't go leave comments. Do not bother him. Do not bother anybody we ever talk about, right? Do not attack their sponsors. Do not do this type of thing. Do not slander them. Do not. That's absolutely ridiculous. Wow. His voice is unbearably annoying. I know. I'm sorry. I'm torturing James. I'm torturing everybody this morning. Oh my God. He fully admitted he recorded audio to tell people to harass my sponsors. Unfucking believable. He finally admits what I said all along. And I was right. All along.
Should have specifically told my audience to not go after you, and I apologize for not doing so. And
they did. And look what happened. And they did. And look what happened.
As for the links, in all my videos in which I go over other people's videos, I don't usually go over the entire video. And I don't want anybody to be taken out of context. So I always link the entire video and any other links I feel are relevant in the description. And even though I knew that the link to the website could have been used for malicious reasons.
And you fully recorded audio for it to be used, an unlisted video, for malicious reasons. You were like, fuck it. You were like, fuck it. If they go after her, I don't care. Even people in your comment sections were like, I think I'm going to go after her sponsors. And you were like, lol. You're so silly. You silly, silly thing. Get out of here.
I included it in the description because I felt it was relevant. And I was wrong.
The only time I will include, like, okay, right now, you can look at my description. Tony's original video is in there. The Geek Getaway, the one we're going to go after here in a second, right? I will absolutely include that because I think it's fair to the Geek Getaway that he gets the views, right? Reaction content, commentary content, it's all fair. Now, I would never include somebody that I am making fun of. I just wouldn't. That's not me. I want to make it as hard for somebody to go over there and be mean, right? I want to make it as hard for somebody. If somebody's going to be mean, which I am completely against, I will, condone, I will, whatever. I'm going to make it hard for you. I'm not going to give you the link and be like, it's right here. You can either click it or not. Right? Like, that's just not what I do. It's just,
wrong to have included it, and I apologize for it. Now, to set up my next apology, another YouTuber, St. Michael of Cigarello, invited me on his live stream to talk about you. I had no idea what to expect. That was my very first time to be invited to be on a live stream. He brought up what he told me was screenshots from your YouTube channel. But he didn't reveal your full name. He didn't say which state you lived in. He didn't give out your address or phone number. Yet you called it doxing.
Something that is not public is absolutely doxing, right? Something that I do not want public. And they weren't even from, he's lying right there, right? He's lying right there. Ridiculous. Not only that, but the person he's talking about literally completely 100% doxed me. Not on that stream, right? But on, what is it called? Fuck. 4chan or whatever, right? He 100% doxed me on there. And he's like buddies with him. He gave away my address, my full name. Luckily, it was an old phone number, if I remember correctly. A mugshot of somebody that wasn't, like, it was clearly not me, but they still passed it off as me. Right? Like, it was clearly not me. It looked nothing like me. Pictures of me as, okay, you guys, a minor. And then pregnancy photos. A minor and pregnancy photos. Make it make sense. Why he thought that was okay. Like, they found a picture of me and they thought it was this ultimate own of me as a juggalette. When, like, I have ICP tattoos, I fucking own that shit, right? Like, I don't care. I am cringe. Welcome to my channel, right? But I was also at the gathering as a 17-year-old minor. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. ICP tattoos rock. I don't even care. I was fucking dumb as a kid, right? And they're easily hideable. Most of my tattoos are. Actually, all of them are. But regardless, your buddy released pictures of me as a minor, which I have no idea where he got. The only thing I can assume is, like, maybe my old MySpace. Like, do you guys remember MySpace when it was really, really cool for like 3 minutes? That's the only thing I can think of. The other ones were from the pregnancy ones. I'm assuming were from, you know, like on Facebook when somebody goes to a family member or something like that. I'm assuming that's how they got it. That, and you're good with that, buddy. That's you. MySpace is still online, is it? I don't even know what it.
So if those
I haven't been to that
were
website in
screenshots taken
20
from
fucking
videos
years.
from your current YouTube channel, now I might be wrong, but I don't see how that's doxing. So that's why I didn't say anything to St. Michael at the time. But if they weren't from your current YouTube channel, then I'll call them out right now.
Then
St.
do it.
Michael, you were wrong for using those photos. If those photos weren't from Tristan's current YouTube channel. To continue, when St. Michael showed me those photos, I was not expecting it at all. He did not tell me before the stream that he was going to show me those pictures of you.
So, yeah, I kind of don't believe you. I mean, that's all subjective, but you've lied so much. Why should I believe you? You have no. The cats even hate Alpha Eagle. Yeah, they're pissed. They're fucking pissed. I think they can feel like my energy, right? And that sounded really weird, but regardless, I think they can feel like my tension because I It's just irritating. For so long, this dude harassed me and completely brainwashed his audience to believe that he was telling the truth. For years, guys. Years. Fucking years. Calls to the cops. Calls to the local police. Having to deal with it. Bullshit. It's enough. It's enough.
So I was caught off guard by this. And since I was surprised by this, I had a knee-jerk reaction, and I made a kind of oof sound.
Oof.
But I did not make any jokes about your
Dude thinks
appearance.
he's in Roblox.
I myself am overweight, and I've been bullied and made fun of for my weight. And the majority of the women I have dated have been overweight. I wouldn't want them to be made fun.
Here's also a funny thing, right? I think I've told this before. I had a subscriber that took advantage of this time period, I guess you could say, and came to me with Alpha Eagles docs, with photos, with videos, with a file folder, like a drive folder, full of personal information, of videos that he must have been years back, right? Created. And I had to pay this person to bury it. Because I did not want that out there. Because that was not okay. I blocked this person and I reported it. But dude's totally fine when it's done to me. Okay. Yeah, what was his name? It's been a long time. I don't remember. It was comic something. I don't remember. But regardless, I got rid of it. Like, it was like dozens of videos. Dozens. And I made sure that shit got buried. I made sure it was gone. No, Comics Boom? What the fuck? No, Comics Boom is awesome. Comics Warrior, that's what it was. Thank you, Raymond. Bye, Tony. Thanks for stopping by. No, Comics Boom is Rocky. That he's awesome. But dozens of videos. I don't want to do that to a person. What would ever make somebody think that I would do that to a person? I buried it. And I made sure it stayed buried. To my understanding, I have them blocked on both channels, right? To my understanding, they haven't popped up in years. Well, probably a year. But still. Psycho shit. But I can honestly see the reason why he did it is because it was done to me. I would never, ever do that to my worst enemy. Worst fucking enemy in the world, I would never do that to. Because it's not okay.
Fun of. Now, on a side note, I'm friends with one of my exes, and she is currently on her journey to lose weight. And I'm so happy that she wants to get healthy. She recently showed me a picture of her in high school, and I said, I didn't know you were a cheerleader. Now I can go and brag to my friends that I dated a cheerleader. And she said, you can also tell your friends that I was the one who pursued you. She did. And now I pray that she succeeds on her journey to get healthy. Now, that was off topic, so let's get back to Nerdette.
Yeah,
so I made that noise. Oof. And I thought to myself, what's the big deal? I just said, oof. Now she's getting upset over nothing. Then I realized it doesn't matter.
I'm fucking James. How does this blow up doll lose weight? Yeah, I don't know. That had nothing to do with that. None of what you're saying. Oh yeah, Zeno's right. You just deflated a little bit, put a cheerleading outfit, and you're boom, bang, good to go. Story for the video, right? There we go. That's hilarious.
if I don't think it's a big deal, because Tristan does. What I think doesn't matter, because it's not me who got their feelings hurt. What matters is that her feelings were hurt. What matters is that she cried. What matters is that she cried because of me.
I not only did I cry, do you not realize what hell you put my entire life through for months? Having to look over my shoulder, having to call the police. Are you fucking stupid? Do you not realize the real life ramifications that you and your friends caused? And you think it's funny, and it's all fun and games to you. But I was living it. Unbelievable. Come on, what is wrong with my computer today?
And that really makes me feel bad. I don't want anyone to cry, so I apologize. I'm very sorry that I made you cry, Tristan. I don't want you to fail. I want you to succeed. That's
As
why
long
I
as you're on
pray
my
for you,
team.
Tristan. So again, I'm sorry.
Stop praying for me. Forget I exist. If you're really sorry, here, how's this? If you're really sorry, do this. Stop praying for me. Forget I exist. Never mention me again. And move the fuck on. Yeah. Don't put anybody else through this. Don't be sorry, be better. Words to live by. Don't put anybody else through this. Don't put anybody else through this. Don't hang out with doxers. Don't encourage people getting doxed. Don't put people through months of hell, because Punisher isn't my favorite superhero. All right? Because I factually pointed out where some of Punisher's logo had been kind of co-opted. So what? Honestly, is that a problem? Stop stalking people. Yes. Don't be sorry, because I will never accept your apology. I'm going to be honest with you. You've fucked up so much that nothing you could ever say will make me not be associate with you, civil with you, right? Just move on. Leave me alone. I mean, I'll give him props. I will give him props for making this video. He's gonna get backlash for it, right? Because I'm an evil, I don't know, SJW or something like that. Something along those lines. So he's gonna get backlash. So at least he had the balls to do that. I'll give him that. But there's nothing you can say at this point. You made my life hell for too long. You made my life hell for too long. You put me through so much. This is much more involved than I knew. Yeah, it got really bad. I mean, I had to, I disappeared for a while. I mean, it was like a few days, but still, it was fucking horrifying. And yeah, and TJ's absolutely right. Okay, this all started because I pointed out some instances. Now, do you guys remember when Marvel changed the Punisher logo, right? For the new Jason Aaron run, which, to my understanding, I know it's finished now, and I don't think it was taken very well. I said I thought the reason why they were doing it, and I don't know, it's been 3 years since I made this video, I think, was because of some of the 1%ers taking over and some of the things that they do with the symbol. But the symbol's fucking cool. Everybody loves the symbol, right? Like, hands down, Punisher has top 5 superhero symbols ever. Ever. But me saying that did not deserve for sponsors to be attacked. And then one thing I'll mention that he says on the stream that is relevant to this conversation is he said he didn't think Russell Brand should lose his sponsorships over the allegations that he's received thus far. I think there was 4 to begin with, and I think there's 10 now. Now, I'm very much so of the mind of we should learn something from Johnny Depp, right? So I don't think he should have got demonetized either. But allegations of sexual assault are apparently worse than me pointing out facts about the Punisher symbol. I don't think I said that right. Me pointing out facts about the Punisher symbol is worse than those allegations. Because, and let me make this very clear, there's only one reason why, and it's very, very clear. Because Russell, what's his name? Brand is a conservative. That's it. And I'm independent, and people don't like that. He plays for your team, so you're going to justify it, and you'll see the justification. Oh goodness. Yeah, okay. I'll give him props for at least making an apology. I don't think it's going to be taken well. I don't think Here, how about this? I can be the better person. I will accept his apology if he leaves me alone. But I won't stop making fun of you. You won't stop being a meme on our channel. I won't not cover this. That's just how it's going to be.
So you're basically giving everyone a free pass.
In my opinion, no.
Okay, so I want to give you a little bit of backstory what he's justifying here, because they're going to go into my video, right? But Tony did a stream where, now I didn't see it, but I kind of got what they were talking about. Tony, he's comedy gold, right? Exactly. Wait, it's just, that's not going to change. You dug that hole, deal with it, right? Like, you were definitely the butt of a million jokes last night, buddy. But Tony did a stream where he talked about some old videos of Melanie Mack. We've talked about her a few times. I think twice, actually. She did a video on the Chris Tyson situation and how it was bad for Mr. Beast. And then she did a video on how, oh God, what was the other one? Did we cover her twice or was it just once? I don't remember. I do remember the Chris Tyson situation, but Eagle committed a Jarbo. I mean, I would say worse than that. I honestly would say worse than that, simply because of the harassment for years. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. It's awesome to see you. I hope you are doing well. He's not a conservative, but the right likes to use him like that. Russell Brand is a moderate liberal, actually. I don't know enough. I've never seen a single one of his videos, but he comes off very conservative. Okay. So he did a video and he showed some old videos of Melanie, right? That's it. Where she was saying stuff like SJW stuff, right? Like, I don't know, the sexualization of women and talking about Laura Croft that she liked or something like that. Like stuff that goes against what she says now, right? And clearly pointing out the hypocrisy of it. That's the context behind this.
That's
so you're basically giving everyone a free pass to just say and do whatever they want on YouTube and then just private it and hey, that's it. It doesn't exist anymore, guys.
Ethically, yeah.
So ethically, let's say that I do criminal activity on video and then I private it. So you're not allowed to show anybody. Say, hey, look at Tony's breaking the law. He's out there shoplifting. He's out there beating people up on the street. He's doing bung fights in real life. But no, it's private, so it doesn't matter, right?
If the police want to find...
No, not the police. I didn't say anything about the police, did I?
Okay, maybe we need
I'm
to go
saying
forward
if I
bit.
did, but I help an ego arrested. What's going on?
When I
shared Tristan's unlisted video, it was unlisted for a reason.
That's
Never
where
asked
we're
for
at.
permission. Only people who followed her can
What
see.
video are you talking about?
Who did? This is what she said. I'm just reading a comment here, sir.
She
said only people who followed her can see, and you who did shared to your audience who didn't.
Oh, I think. Oh, I know what video she's talking about. It wasn't privated though.
She said it was unlisted. It was a
She
video
didn't
that
say
was
it-
only listed
She didn't
for,
say it was private.
I'm assuming channel members. So you shared a video that was actually
No.
pay to watch.
No.
No. So
I think
I don't believe it was pay to watch. It was unlisted because you had to do. I made it. Tried to make it a little bit tough in order to get anybody that went after my sponsorship. Tried to make it a couple steps for them if they were going to do it right. I didn't expect somebody to come in and make it super easy. But no, it wasn't sponsored or membership. It was sponsored. When I restarted my computer, it started me at the wrong spot. Let's go to right.
Feud, because that's one of the...
So you think it was your most popular one?
No. Okay. The one with the Punisher skull on it.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Nerdette hates products she sells?
Yeah.
All right, so you played a video of hers, right?
Yeah.
What are you using? OBS?
No.
StreamYard? How did you make your video?
I used the program.
He's like, I used the program. I need to get better. I need to freaking have OBS. I need to learn it. I need to learn it. It should be channel deletion. I think the only hope for him right now is somebody said it up here and it was a good idea. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, it was you, Zeno. Shocker. Zeno with a good idea. Everybody, mark it on your calendar. There's a first for everything. Ego should delete and rebrand. Yeah. It definitely needs a rebrand. A video. Yeah, you're right. It's a video within a stream within a stream. Oh my God.
So where did you?
Okay,
where
we
did
got
you
to
find
speed
her
these two
video?
up too.
I told you on her community page. She posted on her community page.
And then you posted it to your subscribers.
Show transfer. Because because the way you put this video, it does not show the YouTube UI, so I can't say by
description.
The ad does blah, 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 listed. Right here. The ad she does for M Gear Wallet, it's unlisted, so you might have to go to her community page.
He literally, I never even looked at his I never looked at his description because I generally don't. He even wrote in the description, it's unlisted, so you might have to go to her community page, giving them very specific instructions. He already admitted in that apology video, he recorded audio telling people to attack my sponsors. You full out admitted that. You admitted you have audio that you recorded for that video telling people to attack my sponsors?
You literally fucking put in your description, it's unlisted, sir.
Oh, okay, well, I forgot about that.
No, you tried to fucking lie to me. You thought you were just going to go ahead and
many,
lie.
many
and
times
I was not
during
figure
this,
it
he
out.
tried to
you
lie.
Literally
no, I just
fucking got exposed. How could you forget? It's not a thing that people forget.
I forgot.
Because you had to go search for it. You knew it was unlisted. You put it was unlisted. And now, do you have any anything to say?
I forgot it was unlisted.
And so you're going to take that video down now, right?
Oh, why?
Because you just said it's bad. It's unethical. It's immoral.
I
now.
said privated video. It's not privated.
No, we agreed unlisted. Then you said it wasn't unlisted. You said you didn't know it was unlisted. So now that you know and it's all out there, you can go ahead and take that video.
Good morning, Bianca.
I said privated videos.
Privated is different than unlisted. What's the difference between private and unlisted?
Well, it must be different for a reason why they call it unlisted and then private. There's the two different things.
I'm asking you what the difference is. I'm not asking you two. I'm asking you. What do you think the difference is?
I don't know what the difference is.
So you have no you're not going to have any sort of definition. You're not going to have any intellectual thought on it. I'm asking you, what is the difference? And you're like, I don't fucking know. I just do shit.
Yeah, one's private and one's not. What do you want me to say?
Oh my God. He was just giving Tony shit for having Melanie Mac's privated videos, and he gets caught in a lie over and over again. This is like the theme of this stream, getting caught in lies and trying to justify it. Or justify being a hypocrite for certain people, but not for others.
What do you think the difference is between those two?
Oh, that's nice to know, right? Well, then that just proves he didn't mean a fucking word he said. That video is still up, by the way, in spite of his apology. In spite of him getting caught in lie after lie, in spite of him apologizing, or not really apologizing, like admitting that he literally had audio recorded telling people to attack my sponsors, he still kept it up. Yeah, you're a fraud.
Two things. Why do you think one is what unlisted means, and what do you think private means?
Okay, they're gonna do this for a minute.
Private videos can only be watched by people you give access to, and they need to give you their email address so you can verify. That's the difference. Unlisted makes it easier to share videos that you don't want the general public to see with people without them having to sign into you.
Yeah, but here's the thing. On unlisted videos, you still have to give somebody the link, right? You still have to share the link. You can share private videos also. It's just you have to verify their email address. That's really the only that's it. That's all the difference there is.
YouTube or anything. That's the difference.
And she
essentially the same thing.
She put it on her community page, which anybody could see.
She put it on her community page, then she unlisted the video. You knew it was unlisted, but you used it anyway because you were trying to hold her accountable for what she did, correct?
I didn't.
Well, why did you make your video?
Yes, I wanted her to be held accountable, correct.
So what did I make my
held accountable for?
Listen
to this. Held accountable. I wanted to be held I needed to be held accountable for stating facts about people that have co-opted the Punisher symbol and saying he wasn't my favorite superhero. We're talking about comic books here, guys. I needed to be held accountable for liking Batman more. I do, and I even gave, the weird thing is I even gave recommendations in that video for some good Punisher runs, right? Matthew Rosenberg, I think, was one. Garth Ennis may have been one. Like, it wasn't like I went in that video and I was like, I fucking hate the Punisher. I hope they burn that character alive and it never comes back to Marvel. I was like, he's not my favorite, but I've read some good runs that do him justice. But that's what I need to be held accountable for. Okay.
Hold Melanie Mac accountable. Why is there a difference when I do it than when you do it?
Hey, people won the strike. Wait, Bianca, you had a strike? Wait, what? What? I didn't know you had a strike. What the fuck happened?
Because I'm better, because I get a bigger audience, because people like me more? Is that what it is? It's because Melanie Mack is
Because I just told you she's privated it. This is not privated.
And we both agree that holding people accountable for their actions is a good thing, right?
Oh, she means the writer's strike. Yes, that's definitely something we need to talk about this week. The writer's strike has ended. I don't know anything about it because I didn't learn it until I seen someone write it in the chat. So that's awesome. But I think is it just the writers or is it not the actor strike? Okay. I honestly, I woke up late. I didn't get to check the news before stream. So I seen someone write it earlier and that's awesome. That's really fucking cool.
If they do something bad, yes.
So you don't think lying to your audience is bad?
Well, she didn't lie to her audience.
I'm pretty sure in the videos that we watched last night.
Oh, wait, hold on. He said people need to be held accountable for lying to their audience, right? That's what he just said. Where's his accountability? Because an apology is not accountability, right? So where's your accountability, Alpha? Where's yours? You can't just say, oops, my bad. I made your life hell for a long time. Sorry. It was the devil on my shoulder. The devil made me do it.
She had a completely 180 stance on everything.
Yeah, that's called changing her opinion.
How do you know she changed her opinion?
How do you know she didn't?
Oh, because I watched the videos.
Oh, you can watch your videos.
Yeah.
And that. Okay. You can read her mind and you can tell that she changed her opinion.
No, I literally said she didn't change her opinion.
Or didn't change her opinion. Oh, yeah.
All right. You know, the thing is I disagree with, I do think I'm not a fan of Melanie Mack, right? I think she does the whole, like, overdoes the, like, I'm a Christian thing so I can be terrible, right? But somebody can change their opinion. Like, that can happen. Like, sorry, Tony, it can. So I really don't care that Melanie Mack changed her opinion. And I didn't see what was said. I haven't watched that video of Tony's yet, so I don't know. But, like, let's be real. We all, in a matter of, I don't know how many years it was. In 5 years, you've probably changed your opinion on something, right? You've probably changed your opinion on something.
Unlisted. I had to search for it because YouTube doesn't notify me.
Yeah, it was in her community page. I saw it. I don't know what to tell you. She shouldn't have put it on their community page. What am I supposed to say?
How do you think sponsorships work? Right? She shouldn't have put it on her community page. When you get a sponsorship, you have to advertise it. You do. And actually, I've had probably 30 offers of sponsorships since then. About 20 of them were fake. Let's be real here. But I've turned them all down because I'm not going through this again, right? I'm just not. I'm not doing it. There's no point. The only sponsorship I had since then was Whatnot. And I stopped using them because they actually did. Whatnot's great. Don't get me wrong. I have nothing against them. But they do allow for selling of fake covers, right? Stuff that's pirated and stolen from artists, put onto the front of, like, a Harley Quinn, and it's stolen from another artist and it's sold as this amazing variant. I'm not okay with that. Now, Whatnot for a lot of other stuff is really, really good. But after I saw the shenanigans they let fly, I stopped using them as a sponsorship. Sponsorships are so hard, too. They're so hard. Most of the time, they're really not worth it. Come on, computer, I believe in you. He's the reasons asylums exist. Yeah. Oh,
you literally listed the wallet company. Why would you list the wallet company?
As I told her, for context.
You listed the wallet company for context. What was the context?
So anybody who wanted to buy the wallet or whatever?
Yeah, actually, Anonymous, he actually mentioned you because he only has like 2 stories of him being a nice person, and you're one of them. He did mention you in this stream about the saggy melon smash thing. He mentions that story every time. Like he's a good person or something. No, he's not. He's not.
Why would
Check
they
it
want to
out.
buy the wallet? Were you sponsored by them?
No,
So why would you be trying to push the wallet?
I
Why
wasn't
would you
pushing
link the
them.
wallet company?
I wasn't. I would link them so anybody can check it out.
Why do you think people might want to check out the wallet company after watching a video in which Nerdette says one thing and then you berate her for being a hypocrite towards the wallet company? Why do you think that might be?
So they can check it out to see if I'm correct or not.
So they couldn't figure that out
So
from
they can-
the ad that Nerdette had? They couldn't figure that out from your video?
Well, she put
What
a
extra
link.
context would the wallet company's website have added to your video?
None.
Anybody want to check it out? I put
You
links.
keep saying that.
I
Anyone
put-
want to
I
check what out?
I put links in all my videos
I'm not asking you about all your videos.
for context. So
So
people can
every
check it
time you talk about anything that's a product, you put links. So if you have a video about Walt Disney's new movie, you have a link to the Walt Disney website in which the movie's being advertised.
Exactly. You can see it right here. He even put the link to where you can contact them. Like, stop it. What you did was absolutely disgusting.
No. So, but here, when you're talking about Nerdette, which is the premise of the video, Nerdette, not the wallet company, you're not talking about the wallet company's hypocrisy. You're not talking about the wallet company's problems or their issues or that they're a great wallet company that you should buy from. You're talking about Nerdette and her attitude towards a symbol,
Mhm.
right? So why do you need to
And
put the wallet
I
company?
was also
What was the
talking-
context?
so they can know what the wallet company is all about.
Why would they need to know what the wallet company is all about
They
to know
don't.
whether or not Nerdette is a hypocrite?
Why not? I don't.
No, not me. Why not? I think it has no bearing on it. I'm asking you, what extra context could the wallet company's website bring to the argument whether or not Nerdette is a hypocrite?
I don't know.
Is there a big link on that? When you go to that link, am I going to see? Hey, by the way, our sponsorship with Tristan turns out she's a hypocrite. Is that going to be on the website? Is that why it's there?
Probably not.
Probably not, right? No, I don't even have to say probably. It's not there. I bet you if I click this link, there's not a single mention of Tristan there.
You know what is there, though, right? All the ways to contact them. All the ways to get in touch. Huh. It's almost like he has no fucking clue what he's talking about, right? He has no fucking clue how to handle this sort of situation because he was caught in lie after lie. Lie after lie.
Probably not. No, you're correct.
So then again, what extra context does this bring other than giving people access to the wallet company so that they could, I don't know, complain to the wallet company about Tristan?
So they can find out what the company's all about.
What's the company all about?
Wallets, I guess.
And how does
Yeah,
that have any bearing on whether or
obviously.
not Tristan's a hypocrite?
It doesn't.
So then why do you need it?
Okay,
Hmm.
I think this is when I started because I was late and then I missed the end, right? But I do think this is when I
Yeah.
send stuff.
Right here, I
Any
just sent a
vibes?
message to a sponsor for you. Literally the newest comment.
Okay, they're still talking about this and he's acting like he has no responsibility, right? He has no responsibility with this video.
Right here, I just sent a message to a sponsor for you. Literally the newest comment. Mike Hunt 2327.
Oh, that's the wrong guy.
But it's another
That's-
guy. It's another guy that's saying
Wait.
that he did it.
Show me, please.
Right there. It's literally the last comment on the video because I just sorted by new.
Okay, when was that made?
A year ago, sir. A year ago. So it wasn't someone just putting it in right now. A
well,
year
that's
ago.
that's not the one I'm talking about, though.
But even if that's not,
And
there's another
then,
guy. That means
hold
two
on.
people have now admitted in your comment section.
I was actually, the funny thing about this is I was talking to Bianca too. And I'm like, I just sent him proof. And he wasn't paying attention to the chat. Fucking Bianca comes in with the save and super chats him, check your email. I'm like, I love Bianca. She's great. So it says, this is what I was able to find very quickly on my phone, right? Because I don't have everything on my phone, all the stuff, records I've kept over the years. But this was one that I actually had in here. And he says, when you go on her show, tell her I'm coming for her sponsors and the donation websites she uses. All that copyright and defamation. Well, obviously, the donation websites that I use are, what's it called? Stream Elements, right? Stream Elements. So now they're reaching to a point where they're not only going to go after a sponsor that I had, but anything. Do you realize how psychotic this is? I mean, I know you do. I'm preaching to the choir here, right? But this is a whole new level of unhinged. And this is who he's buddies with. I would never be on. I just couldn't. I couldn't do that to anyone. Like, that's why there are very clear reasons why I stick to myself. And the people I have on my channel, I trust. Like, unless I have like I used to do disagreements. I haven't done that in a very long time. But if I bring you on, I have a pretty decent amount of trust in you. I know you well enough that I think you're a good person, right? And you guys see who I have on. And a lot of times I pull from my audience. I stick to myself for very obvious reasons, because look at what can happen. Look at what can happen. You have to be careful. With any sort of platform that you have, there's a level of responsibility, I guess is the word. There's a level of responsibility. And you can't take that lightly. I'm sorry, you can't. I don't think most people do. And I don't really think I've been screwed over too much when it comes to bringing people on, but I think I'm a terrible person. Facts. Reese is a terrible person. He likes Tom King. I'm just saying. No, Reese, I trust you. That's the thing. They wanted you to lose income. I mean, yeah. Yeah. And they've been successful multiple times, right? It's wild to me.
I was the one that wrote the LOL. I admitted that.
So you were laughing that it was funny that he was going after the sponsors?
No, I knew he was joking.
How do you know he was joking?
I think he was joking.
I think he was
told
joking.
me he was joking. Like I said, go to my community page.
Oh, this is hilarious.
He commented recently saying he was joking. He said something like Tristan couldn't take a joke or something. I don't know.
All right.
Okay, hold on. I want you to just real quick, right? I'm proud to have your trust. Jared, welcome. Yes. Jared's awesome. His channel is awesome. I love having him on as a guest. People I bring on, I definitely, I believe they're good people. For obvious reasons. You have to be careful. But I think I just got an email from Jared earlier about we're going to do some, oh God, he's going to torture me. Some Snyder Cut content. Yep. He's going to try to make me a believer. But anyways, so I want you to pay attention to the name here. I know it's a little, it's at 7:20 already. It's like AL, it's a, I don't know the name, but I just want you to pay attention, right? Pay attention to the name.
He told me he was joking. Like I said, go to my.
Is that right here? Is, out of curiosity, is that the same name? Is that the same name? He tries to say that these two are the whole time the same person when they are very clearly two different people. I think Tony did eventually catch it, but in the chat, I'm like, he's lying to you. He's lying out of his ass. Look, not the same name. Not at all. This guy believes Superman is Jesus. Hasn't he been through enough? No, actually, he believes Jesus talks to him. He said the devil talked on his shoulder and told him to attack my sponsors. Not a joke.
Someone saw one of my videos in which I was joking, or no, Saggy was joking.
Okay, here it is. Are you still here, Anonymous? Here it is. I want you to listen because this is where he brings you up again. Every time he wants to feel like a good person, he brings you up.
Kristen knows this, and she knows it. You know Saggy Melons, right?
Yes, very well.
Okay. Someone saw one of my videos in which I was joking, or no, Saggy was joking, but she, in my video, I put the title, Saggy wants to smash me. Okay, that person took that as she thought that Saggy was threatening physical violence on me. Now, I did the right thing, and I contacted that person, and I said, no, Saggy did not threaten violence on me. And I even went on Saggy's stream, and I defended Saggy. I don't even like Saggy. And I defended her because I knew that was the right thing to do.
I love Saggy.
Okay?
Fantastic. Would you like a cookie?
Fantastic. No, but I'm telling that story because I'm giving an example of how I did the right thing, and Tristan knows I did the right thing, and she even admits that I did the right thing.
Yeah. In one situation, you did the right thing. In a situation that did not affect your hatred for me, you did the right thing. What does that have to do with anything? He brings the story up constantly to try to act like he's a good fucking person, and then he'll say, I deleted somebody that doxed you in my comment section. See, I'm a good person. I'm like, okay, you said you did. That doesn't make you a good person. You went on streams where people doxed me. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I no longer have anything against Saggy. I wish he would stop bringing me up. I know. And I apologize. It's not fair to you whatsoever. And there's no reason why he should keep bringing you up. There's none whatsoever. And I love Saggy. She's a little bit crazy, but I love a little crazy every once in a while, right? But that to keep bringing this up, it's his way of posturing, right? Look at me. I'm a good person. I did the right thing one time in my life. Oh my God, my computer is being so bad today. Let's see how long.
Okay.
I pressed play and I went to press it again. Okay.
Do the right thing.
There we go.
You've never done
No, of course not, because I make mistakes. I'm a human being.
And when I pointed out the mistake of you putting the sponsor's website on your video, it said it wasn't a mistake. You didn't think it was wrong. And we've had to have an hour and 13-minute conversation about it.
I didn't think it was wrong. You
think it's wrong now? After she got demonetized, after she got desponsored or whatever, you didn't think it was wrong then? You didn't say, hey, maybe it's wrong. After people had admitted to using that link to contacting them because
they didn't admit they were
joking. They absolutely
both of them were joking.
It.
The two different separate people were joking.
I didn't see that other comment that person posted,
but we saw it now. We both see it now, right? So do you think that person is joking?
That person, I must have blocked that person, and that's why I can't see their comment. I don't know.
That's not the question I asked you.
What?
I asked you if you think that person's joking.
I have no idea if that person's joking or not.
So now that you have no idea that
this person right here with that long name, I know he was joking. The other guy, I have no idea.
The other guy, now that you know that the other guy didn't joke, that the other guy may have contacted her sponsor due to your video, do you not feel responsibility for that happening?
No.
Why not?
Because
he bears no responsibility. Okay. All right. I mean, clearly it does look like he's changed his mind since then. But regardless, the fact that it took, that video's a year and a half old, because that was peak when the trial had just ended. So we're talking about a year and a half ago. A year and a half ago. He's finally saying the truth. And that is that he fully recorded audio telling his subscribers to attack my sponsorship. And that he literally thinks he has no responsibility in this. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Because I wasn't the one that did it.
So you'll never feel responsibility for any of the things you say or do if it leads to other people doing things.
How do I know it led to him doing anything?
Because he literally said on your video, I contacted a sponsor for you, bro.
That's the first time I've seen that comment.
But yeah, you've seen it and you know about it now. You can't plead ignorance. You know about it. We were discussing
What
it.
good
And I'm asking you if you feel responsible for it. It's real simple.
No, I don't.
If somebody left me a comment saying, hey, I just fucking TP'd Alpha Eagle's house for you, I'd feel bad. I go, don't do that. Why would you do that?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I want to make sure we get into the other stuff too. Oh, this is where I fucking go off. I was so pissed in the comments, you guys. I was so fucking pissed.
You do something because of you, you're okay with it.
And he starts to get one thing I noticed
as long as
is, and Hooded pointed this out yesterday. When he gets frustrated, he starts to get really fucking emotional.
You don't directly tell anybody to do something, but they do something because of your video. You're okay.
Well, how do you know how do I know it's because of my video?
How do I know it's because of my video? Because it's literally on your video.
What do you mean?
His comments.
No, they might not know for a while, and someone would want them to know immediately.
He sounds like a Muppet. He sounds like Kermit.
They saw the news or whatever.
To be fair, I have a terrible voice, so I'm
not going to make those videos disappear.
They would, like I said, they would.
I watched a Cosby Jello ad on Hulu. No less than an hour ago. There you go. Is everyone mad at Jello for Cosby?
I don't know. But my point is they would benefit by knowing that.
Oh, this is where he was justifying attacking advertisers, right? Like, to the point where you don't, okay. When it comes to content creation, my rule for myself, and I think most of you guys would probably agree, you don't ever go to somebody's sponsors. Ever. There is never a reason to contact somebody's sponsors. Never. I don't care what that person has done. If it's illegal, they'll find out, right? There is never a reason to contact somebody's sponsors. And he's over here justifying that it's okay to contact sponsors for certain reasons and everything else. Never. There's never a good reason.
And then they would delete their sponsorship before.
How would they delete their sponsorship?
Or
if it's not on their channel.
Stop sponsoring, and they would stop their sponsorship.
You don't think that the murderer would stop making ads?
The faster they figure it out,
don't worry about it because he's in jail. Nothing about. You want
to losing your sponsor either.
No, but you said they need to be informed. People need to be informed, right?
Wait, he literally okay, so he just lied. And he admitted it in his new video, right? This is where I brought up Russell Brand, right? I mentioned that earlier.
He said, I'm not cool with you losing your sponsor either.
He said, I'm not cool with you losing your sponsor either, right? But he recorded audio telling people to do so. He seriously cannot keep his story straight and just lies to cover up the previous lie. Just lies to cover up the previous fucking lie.
No, but you said they need to be informed. People need to be informed, right?
I think people should be informed of her hypocrisy, correct?
No, you said people need to be informed when they do something terrible. Their sponsor should be notified.
Wait. If people need to be informed about my hypocrisy, not liking the Punisher as much, right? Then how can he get on Tony's case about Melanie Mack's hypocrisy or Eric July's hypocrisy? How can he even say a word? Again, it's team sports. If they're on the right, he'll justify it some way. But if they're independent or left-leaning, or a leftist, it's okay.
Brad has been accused of doing something terrible. You don't think the sponsor should be notified?
He's been accused. He wasn't convicted.
Yeah, and they're letting the sponsors know that he was accused. They're just informing the sponsors that he's being accused. You don't think that's okay?
I don't think that's okay. No.
Why not?
Because he hasn't been.
He wants my sponsors informed that the Punisher isn't my favorite superhero, but Russell Brand has accusations of sexual assault and leave those sponsors alone. Think about that for a second. Wow.
Been convicted.
So was Tristan convicted?
Tristan was convicted of being a hypocrite.
Who convicted her?
I'm joking about that. I mean, you should know that. Don't be silly. Now, listen.
Don't be silly, Tony.
Yes,
you
Tristan
silly
is a
Willie.
And I told people about it.
Political tribalism, absolutely,
hypocrisy.
Loki.
And then those people informed her sponsors. And I'm asking you.
I don't know if that happened. I don't know if those.
We literally have someone admitting it. And
Joseph said, "Didn't you actually say to your sponsor that you weren't the biggest fan of the Punisher?" Yep, I absolutely did. And you know what they did? They sent me a plate of a bat symbol to make up for it. I was completely open with them. And it was like metal plates on the top of the wallet, right? So they sent a bat symbol. They knew. They absolutely knew. Because if anything, I'm honest to a fucking fault, right? And in that case, it worked out because, that symbol, right? When did this stream take place? This was on Friday. So a couple days ago. Can you believe that Dazed and Confused? Shut up. Dazed and Confused turned 30 yesterday? Oh my God. I'm so fucking old. Why would you say that, Corinth? Why would you say that? I'm so old. Okay, that's wild to me. It's such a good movie. I love Dazed and Confused. It's so good. To be fair, I didn't see it till it was out for 5 or 6 years, but still.
Unless you can provide me proof that person is lying, then we have to take them at their word.
Why?
I feel old now.
Because that's how the world works.
You don't seem to take Melanie Mack at her word.
I did. I took Melanie Mack at her word. When she said in the video that she liked Tomb Raider, took her at her word. When she said in the video that, hey, she doesn't want female characters to be sexualized,
did you take her word when she said she doesn't like Tomb Raider anymore? She didn't like the other series? Did you take her at the word then? Did you take her at her word when she said she didn't like those the new Tomb Raiders?
Yeah, I did.
And no,
whether my audience does or not.
You called her a liar.
Shut up, Bianca.
I called her a liar.
Yes, you did.
Can you prove it? By the way, I just privated that stream. So can you prove it? the stream that I just did on Melanie, I just privated it right now. So you can't prove it now, right? That I called her a liar?
You called her a liar in the other video.
I privated those too.
James. Somebody kick James. Oh, wait, we can't. We like him. Nope. I'm going to pretend I didn't read that.
All right. I can't prove it.
So now you can't prove it. So then you couldn't be saying those things about me, right?
You
can't make accusations without proof. And since I privated those videos,
people make accusations without proof all the time.
So it's okay to make accusations without proof. You just said that Russell Brand being accused is not a cause for sponsorships to go down. So you don't believe that accusations are good enough reason for that. So accusations don't mean nothing.
No, accusations mean a lot because I know that you lied. Though you called her a liar, rather.
You know that?
Yes.
How do you know that?
Because I saw your video.
And it would be really helpful if you could show those videos, right?
Yeah. What?
Thank you, Bianca.
But if I can't, I can't. If I can't,
I could, and I did.
What?
I could show the videos from Melanie Mack, and I did. So looks like your original point of me showing her videos not valid.
What?
Thank you for playing the game. It's been fun.
Yeah, it has been fun, but yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Nerdette said you called me a liar and doxed me on stream.
Here we go.
No, I did not. I didn't dox her.
You did not, neither one? You didn't call her a liar and you didn't dox her?
I called her a liar. I didn't dox her on stream.
Here we go. Here's where we talk about the doxing.
You said that you did it, or was it on her stream?
I don't stream videos. I haven't streamed a video.
So you never used her real name? You never used...
I used her name Tristan. Everybody knows her name is Tristan.
Yeah.
You didn't put it like an address?
You know what? if I were to start my channel all over again, I would come up with like the coolest superhero name. Like I would be like, I don't know, I can't think on the fly of a cool one. Like I'd be like, hi, this is Pixie, or something cute. Instead, I'm again honest to a fault and tell my real name. Oh well.
No, I didn't do anything like that.
Never.
I don't stream. How can I put it on stream if I don't stream?
No, you could do it on her stream. You could put it in her chat. You could put it on someone else's stream.
I didn't.
And if she provided proof of it, are you going to tell me you just didn't remember? Or
Well, I'd love to see her proof. I never doxed her. In fact, she'll tell you this too, probably. Someone commented on my video.
Oh my God.
Did dox her. I deleted their. I don't think they doxed you either, did they?
Yeah, they
he joined
absolutely
people who have
did.
doxed her and didn't say stop or say how bad it was. If you participate in a stream in which they are doxing someone, and yes, you are doxing.
I got my name from the hat and sunglasses. I know. Oh, that's okay. That makes sense now. Like I would come up with the coolest fucking name, like something super girly and like adorable. But no, I use fucking Tristan. Like what was I thinking? I could have came up with any name. And the only name I can think of right now is Pixie, because I've always liked that name. I always thought it was like cute. But I could have came up with any name. No, I go bland.
Doxing them too.
Good morning.
I'm doxing them too. If I was
participating in it.
If I was invited on,
you are a party to the doxing.
Listen. If I'm invited on stream, I go on their stream and they surprise me with a quote unquote dox. I'm responsible.
You left that. And you immediately left as soon as you realized what was going on.
I don't think that they doxed her, did they?
Did you leave after you realized what they were doing?
They didn't, as far as I know, didn't dox her. I don't.
Now they didn't dox her. You just said they doxed her, and you were just happy.
I said.
Now you're saying they didn't.
Did you hear me? Did you hear me? I said, "Quote."
He gets so mad when he gets caught in lies.
Meaning, I don't.
That says you encouraged it.
I
and doxed some random girl's mugshot.
I encouraged it. No.
Now, yes, you 100% are. If they dox, you leave. Yeah.
If you go on a stream, right? Like you can't blame somebody if they didn't know, for sure. But if you go on a stream, if you ever go on, doesn't matter who it is, right? You go on a stream and they dox somebody. You get the fuck off that stream. I'm sorry. You get off. There is no way I would ever be on a stream where people were doing that. That's just not okay. Tony got his man what? His man feathers ruffled. It really does have that effect on. Yeah, he pisses him off. And it's not because it's really not for any other reason that he gets caught in lie after lie, right? He gets caught in lie after lie after lie.
Listen.
No, you listen.
You listen.
Me and you were
listen.
I shot somebody. You're an accomplice. Unless you go to the police and go, hey, Tony just shot somebody. You are an accomplice to the crime. If I dox somebody and you're around and you don't leave.
Good morning,
stick around and chat about it and make jokes. You were an accomplice to the doxing.
Okay.
Sure, you didn't directly dox him. You didn't put it up on the screen. You were still a party to the crime.
Gary is back. No more White Devil.
She's talking about some kind of mugshot. I wasn't on no mugshot stream. The other one with St. Michael, yes, I was on, but
I thought I know he was on JDA's stream a couple times. But because they're behind a paywall, I can't even look to double check. But I'm 90% sure he was on streams where they doxed me. Now I know JDA has doxed me a couple times and went through that whole rigmarole, right? But he may have only been in the chat for the one with the mugshot. But regardless, he absolutely has been on his streams where they've sent their minions, where they've literally sent their minions. Like, there's a short on Robert's channel where they're doing it live, right? Just spell out the N-word. Just to spell it out. Just to be quirky and funny. Okay.
Did he dox you in that?
When all he's trying to do is play video games.
He didn't
Good morning,
release a real
Punk.
name or address or phone number or anything like that.
Did he release a picture of her, or a picture that he thought was her?
Oh yeah, he put a picture up. Yeah.
That he thought was her real face, or real body,
yeah.
or real whatever. And you were there, and you left immediately, right after that happened.
That's doxing.
Yes. If someone does not show their face on camera,
well, she does show her face though in her pictures.
The only way to tell when Eagle is lying 100% is when his lips are moving. Yeah, absolutely, Zeno.
There's a picture of her. She was.
There was a picture that she published.
I don't know if she published it. I don't know.
So you don't know. So when it happened, you immediately checked out because you didn't want to be a party to the doxing.
Well, I don't know.
Pictures from when I was pregnant.
Pika says, I remember that. I was on moderator duty when it happened. Yes, that was fucking horrible. Like, Robert was just streaming a video game, minding his own business, having fun on his own stream. And they send their people and they do it live. And it's all fun and jokes. Sure. Yeah, it's goofy. It's dumb. It's annoying. And it's not okay, especially when they're doing like just spamming the N-word over and over again. Like, he could lose his platform. He could, like, that could happen.
Yeah.
According to Nerdette. So
I didn't know that was doxing. I thought doxing was giving phone numbers and addresses and stuff like that. Like
doxing is publishing public information or private information in an attempt to harass, intimidate, or coerce people.
That picture, well, St. Michael told me that picture was public. He told me that was public.
Wait, what did I just say?
Hence how they took you down? What do you mean? You mean wait, I'm confused. This is a lot to process, but I'm trying. I know, Reese. Even some of the stuff, I've been pretty open about the Alpha Eagle situation. I have. But I have not covered all of it. And he finally got fucking caught.
It is publishing public
false flagging. Oh, absolutely.
Information in order to harass, intimidate.
He told
sending their people after
he told me
constantly.
She put those pictures out there. That's what.
And why did he put them on his stream? Was it to intimidate, harass?
Well, I don't know why he put those on our stream.
You were on the stream.
Oh, stop it!
Yeah.
So you were. Just
I don't know his motivations.
So when you discussed it, so he just put it on and didn't say anything. He didn't say, "Hi, look at this." You guys didn't make fun of her.
I didn't make fun of her. He did, yeah.
And Nerdette says there weren't even public pictures.
Well, then I didn't know that. He told me they were.
Did you ask?
I believed him. He told me.
I didn't. Yeah. So why did you believe him?
Why wouldn't I believe him?
So
I love pizza and coffee. That sounds delicious.
Someone in your chat.
Actually, no, I don't know that would go together. I just want coffee.
Yeah. Why? What's the difference there? Because it benefits you to believe one and not the other?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, it benefits you to believe one and not the other, and that's why you're doing it.
What? No, I said everybody, has their gut that tells them that they're.
No, I asked you, and you said you didn't. He said it. You said I believe him because he told me. You didn't say anything about gut feelings. Now you're bringing in guts.
Yeah, everybody has their gut feelings. He told me, and I believed him using my gut.
And your gut told you that other guy was lying. A comment you just seen today that you just seen about 10 minutes ago. Your gut feeling was that guy's lying based on.
I want to bring this comment up because it's wild to me, right? TJ's on point here. Imagine mindlessly hating someone you don't know. Imagine, why is it not coming up? This computer today, there we go. Slow, but yeah. Mindlessly putting so much effort into hating somebody you don't know. Somebody that, honestly, I don't know why I'm controversial. I'm not. I don't think I am. I think it's a lot because I have no problem saying what I think about people, right? I don't play politics the same way that others do. Like a long time ago when I had my channel for like probably less than a year, I had said something on stream and Yellow Flash sent me a message not to say anything bad about Ethan Van Sciver. I'm like, stop. I don't play these games, right? So I'll tell you, I think that's a lot of why I'm controversial. But to hate somebody you do not know for reasons other than the Punisher, for slightly different politics, for comic books and video games, that is really, really odd, right? I don't understand. I don't hate anybody online. Why? I may laugh at people, but I'm not going to put all of my energy into hating somebody. I'm going to put all of my energy into something productive, right? We're going to beat invasions. That is me. Putting all that time and energy, hate watching people, like, it's wild to me. Oh my God, this computer. It is never this bad.
What?
That took like
Based
a
on
solid
that's my
7
gut
seconds
feeling.
to
Based
play.
on that, it would make you look like an idiot if you didn't think he was lying.
Based on that's my gut feeling. I might be wrong.
Yeah, my gut feeling always tells me exactly what it needs to when it makes me look good.
It makes me look.
It's
Yeah,
fantastic.
he's absolutely right.
Like aren't you glad you have a gut feeling to tell you that?
Nordette says it was from a baby shower, you sicko.
I didn't know that.
He told you. Did you at least say it was wrong? Did your conscience at least tell you it was wrong? Did you, after the fact, after you
My
found out
conscience
that it was
didn't say
doxing?
my conscience didn't say it was wrong because he told me that was a public picture.
And now that you found out that it wasn't, you're definitely going to go ahead and let him know that it was wrong, right?
Oh, Michael
I'm not
was
his
at that
daddy. I
LA
don't tell
Noir
people.
Oh,
stream too. Yeah,
so you don't care
like
that it was
that's
wrong, right?
that was
Usually
ridiculous.
when people do
That's
something
not
that's wrong,
okay. That's
and I
not how you
associate with those
treat
I tell
people.
them, hey, that's wrong. Don't do that. I'm not going to associate with you anymore. I disavow your behavior.
I'm just
Because remember, you're a good person who does good things. You pray
Right,
for people,
right,
So
right.
so I think you should let Saint Michael know what he did was wrong, and that you're going to pray for him to not do wrong things.
Okay, I'll pray for him. This is, like I said, this is the first time I'm hearing about this. I
This
didn't
is
know
the first time. So she's never said that so Tristan's never accused you of doxing or being a party to doxing before. This is the first time
she
she's
has.
brought this to your attention.
This is the first time I'm finding out that the pictures were not public, apparently.
So Tristan has multiple times accused you of doxing her in the past, but never once mentioned the fact that those weren't public pictures. Why do I feel like this is not real? This is not a believable scenario.
Because he's lying. In a nutshell, because he's lying. I even confronted him, and they're going to bring this up on Ingleteen's stream, and he continued to lie for another year. Another year. Ingleteen, to his benefit, was trying to he emailed me, and I won't say the whole thing, but he emailed me and essentially said he was trying to give him a place where he felt like he could come and talk about comics, because maybe that would divert some of the hateful energy. Maybe if he felt like he had friends, right? That he would stop with all the wild amounts of hate that he spewed at me, and it didn't work out. So to Ingleteen's benefit, he's a great guy. He was trying. He really was. And I like him a lot. But is that the short, Robert? Yeah, that's the short where they're just harassing Robert over and over and over again, right? Wild shit. I have no idea who these people are, nor want to. They seem like worms. Yeah. Well, I think Alpha Eagle is just from me covering it. But JDA is a comic skater. The other ones are also comic skaters. They've been on their streams. I don't like, the only reason I even know they exist is from the doxing, from the harassment. I would have never known who they were, right? Good morning, Doxy.
Give it to me.
Maybe it's your gut feeling.
No, it's not my gut feeling.
It's not. Okay.
It's not. It's my living in reality feeling. It's the feeling of what's most likely when someone accuses people of doxing. They usually say, "Hey, that picture wasn't public. That's why it's doxing." And I'm pretty sure you knew at some point that picture wasn't public. I'm pretty sure prior to coming on this stream, Tristan had told you that picture wasn't public.
I'm pretty sure. Out just now.
Mm-hmm.
She mentioned that
He said you lie. I told you on Ingleton's.
On she said on Ingleton that she didn't say that those weren't public though. She said those were her pregnancy pictures or whatever, but she didn't say they weren't public.
I think I said you dug them up. I don't know if I necessarily said public, but obviously they weren't, right? Like, you can't be that fucking stupid. If you say something gets dug up, that means it was something that was not supposed to be public, you dumb asshole.
So you think that pregnancy pictures are just public?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if someone
You
posted.
don't know? You don't know?
If someone posted their pictures like that, then it's public, I guess.
How would you feel if someone posted your picture
Of what?
of you?
What
What you
picture?
look like?
People know what I look like. Some people do. I have a second YouTube channel, and people know what I look like on that YouTube channel. Tristan knows what I look like.
But how would you?
And I could have posted hours of shit, right? I could have posted hours of your old videos. I could have posted your docs. I could have posted all of that. I would never fucking do that. Again, I buried it. I would never do that. Because it's over, again, comic books and politics. I rarely cover politics. Like I do, me and Joseph do. But other than that, people know my politics because they'll ask my opinion on stuff. I don't hide it. But how does that equate to years of harassment? Years of harassment.
Do you like it if someone posted? If I made a video on you, I'm gonna make a video on you every day and post pictures of you because people know what you look like anyway, right?
You do what you want, man.
Would you be okay with that? That's the question. Would you like that?
I probably
Would you be comfortable with that?
Again, I wasn't the one that did it.
That's not what I asked you. I asked you if you would be comfortable with people using your picture in thumbnails, doing streams, showing your picture.
I think people have used my picture. I can't remember.
Why can't you answer the question?
Because he is avoiding it because he knows it
you
makes him look like a
I wouldn't be
hypocrite.
About
No, you wouldn't.
Tristan puts my avatar on her stuff.
I didn't ask you about your avatar.
It's an avatar. I have no problem with people using my thumbnail photos or my avatar or something that I posted on my community post. None whatsoever. But when you dig up shit, that's where you cross a line.
I don't care if people put my frog avatar on things. I would care if people put my picture because I don't show my picture regularly. I don't show people what I look like. People don't know what I look like.
I put Tristan's pictures on. Every picture I use is her avatars, which are her public pictures.
Yes, I said they were private pregnancy photos.
Did you?
Yeah,
That's what
absolutely.
I know she says they were
and they're old. So like the only reason to release them was to make me look bad, right? And I've talked about this before because I was pregnant and heavy. So they want to make fun of that. Oh, she was fat. We got her good, guys. She was fat when she was pregnant. No fucking shit. No shit.
Private.
You knew she said they were private, right?
I knew she said they were pregnancy pictures, but I didn't know.
What stream is that? We can go to the stream.
That was Angleton's stream.
What the hell's an Angleton's?
He goes by I Love Comics.
I'm always getting involved in other people's bullshit.
JDA, you and oh God, headphone warning. Oh my God, what mic was I using? Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Wow. Okay, my ears. I apologize, guys. I don't know what mic I was using. What happened was Ingleton was live with him and I seen it and it popped up in my recommended, right? And I was pissed. So I just grabbed like a what's that? Like a gaming headset, threw it on and went on the stream. 911 help. I'm sorry. But they were very, very loud. So yeah. I'll turn this down a little bit. Michael, you all have done it for months. Don't even fucking sit here and lie. The chat is saying they've heard it.
What did I say?
You literally were sitting there going, yuck. Okay. Stop fucking lying.
Okay, so I've lost some viewers here because
I'm sorry.
My normal.
I've been trying to get him to fucking have a conversation with me because he sits there. We called him in 49 lies on his last video about me. I'm sorry, Reese. I'm sorry.
So when she said you dug up photos, you didn't think that was some sort of indication. When she said your buddy dug up photos, you don't think that was some sort of indication that those photos were not public? You usually have to dig up public photos.
Did she say they were private photos? No, she just said they're They're pregnancy photos. That's all she said.
She said your buddy dug up photos, old photos. You don't think that's an indication that those photos perhaps were not public?
I have no idea, dude.
That's not what I'm asking you. If you had an idea,
He absolutely knew. He's trying to justify it over and over again. Over and over again. Because I do think if it weren't, and I want to give Tony credit where it's due. I want to give Tony credit for sure, because I don't think he realized how wrong what he did. Like, I have to go into conversations believing that people think they're in the right, because if not, you've already lost the plot. So I think he thought what he was right. And that makes me question every sense of his moral fiber, right? How could you think what you were doing was right and okay and justifiable? How? How could anybody think that? And in that stream, I was also very emotional. So you can hear it coming through my voice. It's bad.
I don't know.
Yeah. Can't blame her. I'd be mad too. I was crying. I'd been stalking her ass for months by then.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you cried, Kristen. It was not my intent.
Do you, like, honestly, do you think I cried just once? Do you think it was just once? Do you think when my address got released, I didn't freak the fuck out? Do you think it was just once? Or do you think it was for months when I had to look and be worried? Honestly, to be fair, I'm a crier anyways. Like, I cry at everything. But that doesn't justify this.
But
Like
you're not sorry that someone contacted your sponsor.
Why would I didn't? I wasn't the one to do it.
So you're not sorry that someone did.
Oh no, I'm sorry that she lost her sponsor. Yes.
You're not sorry that someone contacted her sponsor.
I can't control what people do.
Why is it so hard for you to say, yes, I'm sorry that someone contacted her sponsor? Why is that so hard?
Because I didn't do it.
I'm sorry that someone contacted her sponsor, and I don't have anything to do with any of this shit.
Okay.
See how easy that is?
That's fine. I mean, I'm not responsible for people's actions. What can I say?
I'm not responsible for people's actions either, but I can feel sorry when they do stupid shit. I'm sorry that you came on this show, because now you look like a complete jackass.
Yep.
Well,
for 6 hours.
Like I said,
No, not according to me. According to reality. According to the
reality.
46 minutes we've been here.
Like I said, it wasn't me. That was St. Michael.
Luster Dog says, "Why would you dig up private info and photos? Just make counter arguments."
I didn't.
And that's the thing I've always tried to push people and say, right? If you're doing a video, and everybody's guilty of this, let's not pretend they're not. Everybody will take a cheap shot. But if you're bringing up, okay, I'll use this as an example. Young Rippa. I've covered him when it comes to his lawsuit, his empty threats, stuff like that, right? Never once have I thought to attack his business or people that sponsor his books. Never once have I thought to attack him personally. I may have said idiot, but I never attack his looks. I attack his points. Because why? That makes me look like a child. A fucking child that can't have real arguments. You always attack the points. You never attack the person.
Jim Jam says, like she loves abortion, so no one expects her to care about pregnancy.
This person was weird in the chat. I don't know who it is. My guess is somebody like St. Michael. Like, I love abortions. Who the fuck loves abortions? What? As somebody in the medical field, I have seen travesty. Who loves abortions? Not a single fucking person. And if they do, they don't ever take them seriously. That's disgusting, right? My stance on abortion has never changed. Personally, I am pro-life. Politically and policy-wise, I am pro-choice because pro-life is too restricting when it comes to rape and incest and issues with the mother and young girls and stuff like that, right? Never once have I said anything. Bye, Doxy. Thank you for stopping by. To the contrary, right? That is wild to me. I have actually multiple times even stated that abortion should never be used as birth control. It should not be done, late in the pregnancy. But I love abortions. Clearly, these people have less than 2 brain cells. I'm pro-choice. I'm pro-life personally, right? That's a little different. But when it comes to look at all the situations that have arose with Roe v. Wade being overturned, that you hear these horror stories. If you can prevent that policy-wise, I'm all for it. If you can prevent women getting pregnant and having to wait till they turn septic in order for it to be aborted, it's disgusting. There was a woman in Texas that now is sterile because of that, and now cannot have children because of policy. That's what I want to prevent. Not abortion as birth control. Get the fuck out of here.
Tristan says I'm pro-abortion, only in policy, not personally. I'm pro-life myself.
So am I.
But as someone who's pro-life,
that's totally fair, Gary. I'm being very
pro-abortion. Don't celebrate miscarriages, right?
Yeah, I'm being very.
I don't know.
You don't know? Have you ever met anyone in your life
fault,
who's ever celebrated a miscarriage?
No. I don't know everybody.
I didn't ask you if you knew everybody. I said anybody in your life.
No, of course not.
Because nobody does. Because a miscarriage is not something to be celebrated. Even by people who are staunchly pro-abortion, they would not celebrate someone losing a baby.
There's some sickos out there that might. I don't know.
There's some sickos out there that might. I don't know. If you ever listen to 2 words I said, you would know that's not me. You would know that is not me.
Oh, I'm here. I'm just letting you sit with your stupidity for a second.
There's no sick people out there.
Sure you're basically saying that yes, there's sick people. We all know there's sick people, but that's your counter argument to me saying no one would celebrate it. Instead of just going, yes, you're right. No one would. No one in their right mind, obviously, would celebrate that.
Okay, I agree with you. No one in their right mind.
Either way, Tony, when can we expect the denouncing of JDA and you never associate with him again because he also doxed her and you just did a stream with him? I didn't do a stream with him. JDA hopped on.
I mean, this is where I said last night that it showed a little bit of Tony's hypocrisy. I don't think it's just me that JD. I find it very hard to believe that it's just me that he's doxed, right? JDA is a troll and loves attention and loves to harass people. He gets really, I don't know, he gets off on basically, being mean, right? You know, like positive reinforcement and negative reinforcement with teaching children as they grow up. If they don't get enough positive reinforcement, they will search for attention, even if it's negative, because it fuels that attention. That's JDA. His whole shtick is getting attention in a negative way. Fake ass Christian. Duh. And that's what I'm agnostic, right? I can't prove there's no God. I can't prove there is a God. But it is people like Alpha Ego, Melanie Mag, these type of Christians that make me never want to invest in any sort of religion, right? The priests that we've covered, stuff like that. Why would I want to invest in that horribleness? It's supposed to be hate the sin, not the sinner. And they've conflated that to hating the sinner. And I just can't do that. I can't. JDA gets off on spreading misery. That's a sadist. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. He just, that's his brand, right? Misery. I worship at the Church of Anna de Armas.
Let's
Me
talk about
too.
that. How come you never denounced JDA? Since Tristan said that he doxed her, why do you hang around with him? That
I don't hang around with him.
you were on stream with him. You did an interview with him.
He popped into the stream. He popped into an open chat.
There's no, and again, I want to make this clear because I don't want to conflate my ideals here, right? Open chat is different. Like, people pop in that you don't want to associate with. I have a shorter video. It's like a minute and a half. Where I had an open chat and JDA popped in to say that he hates gay people, right? Okay. And I kicked him out. Right? Like, open chat is different. People are gonna pop in. There's no issue with that whatsoever. His art is mid, like ISM. His harassing behavior doesn't help. His harassing behavior, I would say, is the worst out of all the comic creators. Like, he is the absolute worst. The absolute worst.
Go to his chat all the time. I see you in his chat all the time. Why do you go to his chat if you now know that Tristan, he doxed Tristan?
Maybe he finds him entertaining. Huh? I don't know.
Hate watching.
Hate watching. So you hate JDA?
No, I hate watching his content. It's boring.
You hate watching his content. Okay, yeah. How come you? Well, go. Here's your chance.
I disavow JDA completely and
okay, there you go.
Irrevocably.
Yeah.
Instantly. Look at that. Wow. It's almost like somebody has morals, right? Instantly. When he found out he was a doxer, he's like, nah, I'm done, right? Like, nah. Instantly. That's all it took. Alpha Eagle could have done that 2 fucking years ago and he never did. He thinks he has a gotcha. Yeah, exactly. And I do get where he was going with that argument. He wasn't necessarily wrong. But Tony had no idea. I can't blame him for not knowing. Right? Like, I've told him, but I'm not going to. I am not a kind of person that will tell you who to associate with. I will never do that. I will tell you my opinion on them, right? I have no problem telling my opinion on somebody. But I am never going to say, well, if you are my friend, then you can't be their friend. What the fuck? What kind of a person does that? I mean, I know people do, but that's just not me.
Yeah.
JDA, you're dead to me.
You'll never do a stream with him again. You'll never show up in his comments again.
I never would ask that of a person, ever.
You disavow him completely.
Completely disavow him. He's disavowed.
All right.
Now, if there's an open chat, I can't not let him pop on. I mean, it's an open panel. That's what open panel is.
Yeah. Okay, you defended JDA from Tristan.
No, I didn't defend JDA. I defended the truth.
You defended the truth. Okay.
Again, if someone's accused of something, that doesn't mean that they're guilty. I'm not going to sit there and let someone talk about somebody, even if.
So Tristan was wrong for doing that, right?
Yeah, I told her that. I said as much.
I think I said we can actually look because I want to make sure we get to the Tanya stuff too. I don't remember. Oh my God, look at this. This. Maybe we won't be looking. I think I said JDA is an idiot or something like that. We'll look and then we'll go to the Tanya stuff because I want to cover that.
Everyone else knows.
I said John is an idiot. He threatened to sue me. Those are facts. Well, an idiot is subjective, but let's be real. It's factual. I said he threatened to sue me. I've shown that on stream before. That is true. He said, I don't know the specifics of the interactions you two had. Oh my God, that's so mean. How dare he? How dare he? He said, people give me guff for being friendly with you, but I don't let others tell me who to talk to. I've never told anyone who to talk to, nor would I. And then I said, I'm literally just giving my opinion and facts, which is he threatened to sue me. I would never tell anyone who to talk to. That's just If that's who you think I am, I'm shocked. He said, I don't think that. I mean, obviously, I don't ever tell people who to chat with. Like, that's weird to me. It's not easy being green. Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't looking at the chat because I was annoyed with this situation. This is way too deep for comic book stuff. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Think about the justification you have to go through in your head to think that this is okay for comic book stuff. Alpha Eagle is such a strong Christian. Why does he talk to the devil? He should ignore the devil. If Alpha Eagle was such a strong person, why would he stick around and defend his buddies when they pushed me to have a meltdown? Wait, who? It's anonymous. Who's anonymous? Who are you? Who are you? And defended his buddies when they pushed me to have a meltdown. I would drop them ASAP. Alpha Eagle is a chronic liar. 100%. 100% a chronic liar. And it's like, he realizes it's you. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Robert. Thank you so much. If he was such a good Christian, why would he even give the devil the time of day on his shoulder? Like, he literally said the devil was on his shoulder, so he recorded audio. Stop it. Stop it. It's not going to be an analysis of the 6 hour. No, we would be here till 1 o'clock in the morning if that were the case. Holy crap, no.
Yeah, I agree. Don't you think, Tristan, are you going to apologize for that?
I have nothing to apologize for. I said, John is an idiot, and he threatened to sue me. I've showed that screenshot before. That is factually, he told me to not talk about him, or he was going to sue me, right? Why would I apologize for that? That's my opinion. That's the dumbest thing to apologize for.
You're in the chat now. You going to apologize to JDA?
She already said that she don't care. JDA is scumbag. Also, how am I going to bring it up to him if I just disavowed him?
Good point.
Unless you're talking about someone else bringing something up to somebody. Excuse me. Are you going to disavow JDA and St. Michael now that you know that he's a doxer? And they're both doxers and they both dug up old photos?
JDA said he didn't dox you. I wasn't on the stream.
Oh, are you serious? Like this, we need to get to the Tanya stuff because this is ridiculous. JDA literally showed a fucking, what was it, a mugshot of some random girl? Like, I feel bad for whoever that was. That's not okay that you took some random girl's mugshot and tried to pretend it was mine. It wasn't. Obviously. Like, you could tell. It looked nothing like me. And she was blonde. I've been blonde 2 or 3 times in my life. Like, my hair color changes with the season. But I'm normally not blonde. It was so weird. His buddies are the devils. That's what it is. Yeah, I can see that. They both, fucking Bianca, they both burped on stream. I've taught people well. Oh my God. I think I would die if I burped on stream. I would die of embarrassment.
Also, they altered her digitally, like I said.
No,
oh my God.
Her face.
Okay, we went right into the emotional part. He gets so mad about Tanya defending Melanie Mack.
Damn, it's old, and they put a young version of his face on it. They didn't change this lady's face.
Okay, I want to give you a little bit of context. The context that I know, so we're at the same line here, right? Tanya in Mortal Kombat 1 sucks. She has a cool air kick. She has a nice overhead and a nice projectile. That has nothing to do with this. Context. Not getting off subject. Context. A lot of people didn't like her redesign. I said I didn't think she was very attractive. I didn't like her hair. I wanted her bangs back. Like, Tanya always had very thick bangs. I wanted those. I want the glowing eyes. I am very much so like, if it's not broke, don't fix it when it comes to Mortal Kombat. But with the reinvention of the new timeline in the new era, they did slightly alter some of the characters. Obviously, look at Scorpion, right? Scorpion is now Kai Liang. Hanzo Izashi is coming, giggity, but not right now. So they altered quite a bit. With Tanya, they made her Umgadi. She is one of the warrior priestess that protect the queen. And they didn't give her bangs. That was my biggest bitch, right? And I said she was ugly. I did. I don't think that's highly controversial. But what Melanie Mack said was that she looked like a caricature of a black person. Now, mind you, this is a real person's face, right? So she said that a black person looked like a caricature of a black person. And he's going to try to defend it so hard.
Does it look like exactly like him when he was younger?
I have no idea. I didn't compare.
It's not. It doesn't. You're wrong. No,
I'm wrong because I said I don't know. How can I be wrong by saying I don't know?
you said I'm wrong by simply saying I don't know as well. You said I was wrong because I didn't remember.
No, I said you were lying because you didn't remember.
Oh, so someone's lying because they don't remember.
No,
so
I'm saying you're lying by saying you don't remember. I'm saying you're lying.
If someone doesn't remember, that means they're lying.
No, not someone. You. You said.
Gary is right. Tanya did not have bangs in Mortal Kombat 4. She did not. But since then, she has had bangs. And I've always loved like the bangs and the full hair kind of. She's got that great bob thing going on, right? So, what was it? She was in 1, 2, 3, 4 games in total, I believe. And 3 out of 4, she had the bangs. But no, she did not have them in Mortal Kombat 4. You're absolutely right.
Say I don't remember. I'm saying you're lying about.
When I say I don't remember,
yes,
that means I'm lying.
No,
me specifically.
You specifically, in the instance of you making that video about Tristan's unlisted video, yes, you lied when you said you didn't remember.
How can you prove?
Regardless of if he lied or not, he still did it, right? He still did it.
Okay, well, I'm saying she doesn't. That doesn't look like her real face to me. And again, I think I put this in the comment. I said Tristan made the same criticism, and you didn't call her racist.
Tristan said that you look like a caricature of a black person. That what Tristan said?
Never, ever said that. I never said she looked like a caricature of a black person. I said she looked ugly. I stand by that shit. Right? She looks okay. She looks a little better when you're playing the game. Like her end screen, she goes straight up like beautiful smile. She looks good. Her other costume we've gotten kind of looks good, except for her nips would be showing. Totally be showing. But I mean, I don't care for her redesign. I want those bangs. She was on 4, Armageddon, and X. She was in another one too. Maybe you're right. I thought she was in 4 games. Nah, she was in way more than 4. She was in 4, Gold, Deception, Unchained, Armageddon, 2011, X, Mobile 11, and 1. Yeah. So we were both wrong. Bangs and cute outfits. That's right. That's all I asked for. Cute outfits.
Tristan said she did not. She looked ugly or something like that. She said she looked.
Yeah, that's all I said.
Looking ugly is not the same as saying you look like a caricature of a black person. Do you understand the difference there, right?
Yeah.
So
how does that look? Saying that caricature, which was a caricature, looks like a character.
No,
it was not a caricature. It was a real woman's face. Let me make this clear. It was a real woman's face. Tony's going to show the pictures in a minute. You'll see. So he said it's okay to say that a black person looks like a caricature of a black person. Right? Ugly is not race specific. There are ugly people in every race. I said she looked ugly. Okay. Super controversial.
Oh, that's not what she said. She said she looked like a caricature of a racist version of a
does.
black person.
What she does.
So you're saying the real life lady looks like a racist version of
I'm
what black
saying
people look
that the picture in Mortal Kombat looks like a caricature.
like. And that
Black
picture
It's
in Mortal
bullshit,
Kombat is literally
Bianca.
a scan of her
Bianca's
face.
gorgeous. Don't let her kid you.
That
They
doesn't
didn't
look
do
at
any
the-
alterations to
They
it. It's
didn't-
literally
they
a
didn't-
scan.
They didn't change
of
her.
Her secondary isn't bad, Reese. It's much better. But the only problem I have with that is you can tell a dude made the design, right? Because the top, like women have nipples, right? That's a thing. Just like men, they have nipples. Their nipples would be showing completely. Like, unless she's got really like teeny under nipples, right? They would be showing.
Her hair. They didn't change her clothes. They didn't change anything.
She
at
didn't say
all.
anything. She
Listen
wasn't
to
concerned
how
about her hair or her
emotional
clothes.
he gets.
She said her
She was-
face.
She
said
was
her
talking
face.
about her hair.
No,
Look
no,
at-
you can
watch
lie all the
Melly-
fuck you want.
Watch Melly Mac's video game.
I did. We
She
watched it
talks
last night.
about- She talks about her hair.
She did not say her hair looked like
She
a
did.
caricature of black people. She did not say her clothes looked like a caricature of what black people look like. She said her face looked like a caricature of what black people look like. She said her face looked like a racist caricature. And
And
that
she
face
included-
happens
she
to be a
included
real
that-
person's face.
And she concluded her hair.
I wish. See, I'm not subscribed to these people, so I don't see these videos. But if it was about Mortal Kombat, you know we would have covered that shit, right? Like we would have absolutely covered that video. I guess I should be subscribed, like maybe on my other channel so I can keep an eye out, but I don't want to watch that stuff. Like, oh my god. No.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she
Go
did.
watch the video. She didn't say her hair was part of the racist caricature. She didn't say her clothes. She didn't say her fingernails. She didn't say her
didn't say her
toenails.
hair.
She didn't say her tongue. She didn't
She's-
say the inside of her ear. She didn't say her eyeball. She said her face. That's what she was talking about. That's what she was referring to. Her face,
Volume warning.
the
Yes,
shape
I
of her mouth,
apologize,
the
guys.
shape of her eyes, the shape of her nose. That's what she was referring to.
Yes.
Now you want to defend it? Fine. But don't fucking lie about it. Okay? You
What
want to say it was okay that she said it?
Damn.
Fine. But don't lie about it.
What did I lie about? What did I say?
Because you're trying to say that she was talking about her hair and her clothes.
did.
She wasn't. She literally said
She never
her mouth was
talked
too
about her
big.
hair. She never
No,
talked about her
not
hair.
in this context. She didn't say her hair looked like
Beta
a racist
Eagle
caricature.
gets real
She said her
heated here.
face.
Yeah, that's
Her
why
hair
I
is
wanted
part
to
of
cover
her
Her
this
nose was too
part.
wide.
head-
And it's
her
Her
Mortal
hair is not
Kombat.
part of
Let's be
her
real.
face. She didn't say her head. She said
Oh
her
my
face.
God.
What part of face don't you fucking understand?
Well, you like to split hairs, don't you?
No, I like to be fucking accurate.
You're fucking accurate.
Fucking accurate. If you're gonna make an accusation, you be fucking accurate. You be 100% on point. He said her face looked like a racist caricature, not her hair.
How can a real woman's face look like a caricature of a black person? Do you realize the insinuation you're making there? Like, do you realize what you're saying or not?
And
Not
it-
her head, not her ears, not her feet, not her hands. Her face,
Yeah.
which is based on a real person's face.
Yeah.
She said a real person's face looks like a racist caricature. And
No,
you
she
don't
said
think
a
there's a problem with that.
digital version of a person's face looked like a character.
A digital version. That's like a photo. They took a photo of
No.
her face and slapped it on a model.
And the model is the caricature,
No.
or not? I mean the pardon me, excuse me.
Oh my God.
The,
You're right,
3D
Bianca.
Whatever.
Gross.
I don't know technology, as you can tell.
So once again, that's what the lady's face looks like. That's what
Bye,
her mouth looks like.
Anonymous.
That's what her lips look like.
No, not exactly.
Yes, exactly.
No, not exactly.
No, yes, exactly. You
It
can keep
doesn't
saying
look-
no all you want. Did you look at her pictures? Did you look at
Yes,
her photos?
I saw your video.
You looked at all of her photos. You went to her page. You went to her.
I
her
saw the
Instagram.
video,
Okay.
pictures.
I
in
want to
your
make
vi-
sure
Her
he brings up
face
the
is a
photos.
racist caricature.
That's not her
You
face.
are a fucking bigot.
That's not
Yeah.
her face.
In your opinion, it's not. And again, I
It's
said,
not,
in my opinion,
it's fact that's not her face because it's a
so a
digital-
photo's not a face. So if I took a picture of you and I said you look like a fucking dork, that's not your face, so it's okay, right?
no.
Because
That
it's a
would
picture.
be-
It's a picture of your face, but it's not your real face. It's not your physical face. I didn't skin you and put your physical face on it, so it's okay.
How can you defend?
Hey, if you want to be,
Okay, how can you defend calling a black woman's face a caricature of a black woman? How can you even defend that? Right? There's no defense to say that.
nitpick about that.
I'm
that's
not being
fine.
nitpicked. You are. You're the one who's being nitpicked. You're the one going, it's not her real face because it's a
It's not.
digital version of it.
It's not a real face.
Right, just like a photo is not your real face. It's a photo. It's not like you can touch it and feel skin. Right? But this is okay.
His opinion is 360p resolution. Yeah, that's a problem. You were watching that shit in fucking
Oh, okay, that's why.
low res.
Bring up the
Big
photos.
because
There we
you
go.
Claim that she hates gay.
This is Tanya's face model. I mean, tell me that doesn't look exactly like Tanya.
I didn't claim that. Did I say that?
Did you? I thought you said that. I might be wrong.
You're telling me that's not the lady's face? That's not Tanya's face. Exactly.
That doesn't.
No makeup.
That doesn't look like it exactly to me. No.
That's not.
Let me really. Like, I don't know if he's played the game, but that's clearly Tanya, right? I would love if they gave us a skin with her hair like that, though. That's gorgeous. That would be so cute.
It's not her hair, right? It's not the same hair.
Right. That's not the same hair at all.
Obviously, they changed the hair.
None of that. They just, NetherRealms paid this lady a bunch of money to use her face.
They used her face, and they altered it slightly, yes.
And you have proof of that.
I can look with my own eyes.
Her mouth isn't that big, right?
Her mouth is that big.
I didn't say that. I said I just.
You remember
that was one of the.
When the Banished trailer came out, was it the Banished trailer? I believe. I think so. Where she's yelling at Lee May, right? That picture, everybody passed around like, oh my God, what did they do to Tanya? Yeah, I get it, but it is this lady. Like,
criticism was the size of her mouth, and you can clearly see
that is the size of her mouth.
That's her nose. The criticism was the size of her nose. You can see clearly that is the size of her nose. So what is it that they altered?
I don't know. They altered. We'll bring up.
Look at this picture. Hold on. I'm gonna pause it here.
I don't know.
That's Tanya. Stop it. They added makeup and they added different hair. That is Tanya's face. It was a bad screenshot too. It was a terrible screenshot. Right? Even at first when that trailer came out, I was like, well, obviously she's wearing the yellow. Like, that's Tanya. But it looked off to me, right? Like, I didn't recognize her right away. I don't think I was the only one. Because what they first showed of Tanya was not good. It did not look good. It was her screaming at Lee May in her Umgadi getup. Because she's angry in the cutscene. Exactly.
They altered. We'll bring up the picture of hers of Tanya so we can compare them.
You mean bring up the picture from the middle of the cutscene?
Whatever picture you want to use.
It's still an angry Tanya. It's an
that's the picture
everyone's
been showing. That's the picture everyone's
It is. It's
what
what we first seen of Tanya. So people were like, what? Oh my God, I complained about it. I said she was ugly. Ugly is subjective, for one, right? And also, here's the big one. It's not race specific. How can he even compare the two? There's no way to compare the two. He's either feigning ignorance or he's really that fucking stupid. My guess is the latter, right? But I don't know. I like the hair. See, I don't like the hair.
I think you're being
when did me and Tristan become friends? I'm just curious.
Oh yeah.
You're not then?
Fine. Tony's not my friend.
I never hung out with Tristan.
Jerk.
I thought you were. I guess you're not. Okay.
Good morning, Neo.
So anytime you talk to someone in a polite manner, you automatically are their friend?
I assumed you're a friend. You said you're not. I guess I'm wrong.
But what brought you to that assumption is what I asked.
I thought she called you her friend. I don't know. Maybe she didn't.
People Photoshop Tanya giving her straight hair.
What the hell you want?
I would be curious. I think I've seen something. I would be curious if they. I fully expect that we're gonna get an outfit where she has longer hair and bangs. Right? It doesn't have to be straight hair. Just it was straight before, but like she had that bob, right? And then she had the longer hair, which was really cute too. I fully expect we're gonna get that. My biggest problem with Tanya, I'm not gonna lie, is her mechanics. she's like, she's not even fun to play with. That's my biggest problem. They gave her the Sindel treatment where they make her not even worth learning to me. I think that's a much bigger problem than her hair. Fix her mechanics. Okay, somebody's probably really good with Tanya, to be fair. But I am not. I am not good with Tanya.
What?
I just want to know where you came to the conclusion, who I'm friends with.
You seem like friends to me. Maybe it's like I said, I might be wrong. Are you not friends with her?
I'm friendly with her.
Okay. Okay. Then you're not friends then.
Tony just saw that. Your Melina's not going to do shit. This is.
I think I put in the chat, Tony's just scared my Melina's gonna massacre him or something. Okay, honestly, I want your guys' honest opinion right now. There's Tanya, right? Is that her face? Is that her face? Good morning, Saggy. Or afternoon by this time. I started late. That is absolutely her face. Like, I like everything except for her hair. Her necklace is gorgeous. There's a palette that kind of darkens that yellow and it looks a lot better. Even though Tanya's yellow, but regardless, I like that palette better. That is her face. What? How can you look at a black woman and say they look like a caricature of a black woman? How can you think that's okay to say?
Literally, the picture from the game. It's literally the lady. Looks pretty similar to me.
Similar, not exact.
Oh, no, because she has different hair.
Different hair. The eyes look different.
The eyes don't look different at all.
They look different to me.
Then you can't tell. She has.
It's much darker there.
Yeah, they have makeup on. She has makeup.
Oh, so they altered her face. Oh.
Makeup is something that is supposed to accent. Like, some women use it in like a very weird way. Like, have you ever seen those videos? It'll be like an ugly ass chick, and then she'll put on makeup and she'll look like $1,000,000. That's scary. Makeup is not supposed to do that. You are supposed to use makeup to accentuate the beauty you already have. And that's exactly what they did here, right? They didn't transform her face. Now, if we were talking about, and we've talked about this before, right? Abby from The Last of Us 2. That one, I would say, was a very bad transfer, and they purposefully made her face look rugged. We'll use the word rugged. Because the Faith actress in that is gorgeous. And she's sweet, and she's done these videos where, you know, she's playing as her character. It's really cute. But they purposefully made her look like she was growing up in an apocalypse. This, they did not. Guys don't understand makeup right. They don't. They don't. And that's fine. That's normal. But makeup is supposed to accentuate what you already have. You put a little eyeliner on. You put a little curve here and there. Like, you're not supposed to overdo it. Some girls do. But you're supposed to accentuate the beauty you already have. Bring it out. Bring it to life, right?
Oh.
Makeup doesn't alter your face.
Well, makeup doesn't alter. They did it digitally. They altered her face digitally, and that's what I said.
They added makeup. That does not make her look like a caricature of a black woman.
Skin tone, they altered her face. No, that would be changing her skin tone. It's not altering her face. I know you have trouble with words. You don't know definitions.
There's makeup in computers. They actually use actual makeup in computers.
Or they use digital makeup.
Also, they altered her digitally, like I said.
No, you said they.
He gets so mad because he's defending a very racist talking point, and he's trying to make it sound good. I don't get makeup. It hides the natural beauty. No, not then you're hanging around with the wrong women, or they're using it wrong. You're supposed to just accentuate. It's supposed to be light, right? To accentuate what you already have.
altered her face. That's not altering her face.
That's not altering her face.
No,
No, it's
altering the shape
absolutely
of her
not.
nose would be altering her
Makeup
face.
is not
Altering the shape of
altering
her
my
mouth
face.
or her chin or her cheekbones.
Yeah, I see. Yeah. They didn't darken up the lines under her around her mouth. They didn't darken her cheeks.
No, that's called a shadow. You know what a shadow is, right?
That's a shadow that they added.
Do you know what shadows are and how they work, correct? You know a game that's trying to represent light and it's going to have shadows in it, right? You understand that?
Yeah. That they added digitally.
Yes.
Does he not understand like lighting, right? If Tanya in that first trailer was in the Sundown Festival, the lighting is going to be different than if she was in NetherRealm, right? One is going to be bright with festival lights and fireworks. That lighting has to bounce off her skin. One is going to be dark. Or in Shang Tsung Laboratory with the green, right? That's what lighting is. It is really not that serious. Oh my God. Alpha Eagle stands in front of the mirror and puts lipstick around his mouth while he cries, saying, I like myself. Oh my God.
Because there's shadows all throughout the game.
Wow.
You understand that, right?
Yeah.
That's not the same.
He's trying to act like he's
if I
got
took
a
a picture of the
gotcha.
lady standing in the shadow, did I
But
alter her
does he
face?
just not
Did
get
her face
it?
change because she's standing in the shadow? Shadows don't change people's face.
There's not real shadows in the game. They added the shadow.
Oh my God, he's so
And
fucking
it didn't
stupid.
change anything
It
other than
made
make
her
it darker
face
like
look
shadows.
different. It made her face look different.
A shadow makes your face look different.
Yes, it does. Look at her face right there. There's a shadow on her picture to the left. That black and white picture. There's a big shadow on the side of her face, which makes her look different than she would if she was in the fucking light.
He's getting so mad because he's so fucking wrong here. Of course, shadows exist. I think we found that out when we were like 4. Maybe not even that old, right? Like, that's a thing. Shadow. Oh my God, I can't, you guys.
I apologize for that.
Did you wear glasses by any chance?
Yes, I do.
I think it's time to get a new prescription.
I agree with you. My eyes are getting worse.
You know what? TJ's got the points today, right? They drastically changed Xiao, right? To be fair, I love it. But no, you only seen the outrage when it came to Tanya. You didn't see the outrage when it came to Xiao. Or like I mentioned earlier, Hanzo not being in the game technically. You did not see the outrage, at least that I necessarily saw, with Sindel. Sindel looked very white in 11, right? Now she actually looks like those are like Melina and Katana are her children. You're only seeing it with Tanya, and I don't understand why. Unless people didn't know. I mean, maybe people didn't. How would people not know she was black? I don't know. It's very weird to me. Good morning, Robert the Devil.
Like right here, she has a shadow. There's a digital shadow on this side of her face.
Digital shadow, so not a real shadow. Like I said, digitally altered. Like I said.
No.
Oh my God.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Again, if you stop being stupid for a second. This shadow does not change anything of her face. Does not change the shape of her nose.
Different.
No. It changes how dark it is. That's not the shape.
That's
the complaint wasn't the darkness. The complaint wasn't
I
that
believe she brought up the darkness of her eyes in that video.
No.
Yes, she did.
She called it a racist caricature. Do you know what a racist caricature is?
Absolutely.
Okay. Do you know that it exaggerates the size of people's noses?
That picture looks like a racist picture to me.
Oh my God.
No, the digital
Maybe
one.
this one. This one looks like a racist.
How does this look like a racist picture? And if that's the case and that's what he's saying, why didn't he complain about Liu Kang or Kung Lao or Raiden? Right? They all have very Asian aspects to them. Why aren't you complaining about that? Why are you only complaining when it is a black woman? That's my general curiosity. I'm not making accusations. I'm just curious.
Oh, the Mortal Kombat one.
Why does the Mortal Kombat one look like racist caricature?
Because it looks like a stereotypical
Racist, no bad
black
guy.
person.
Yeah,
Not a
she doesn't.
black person, but like a
She
racist stereotype picture of a black person.
the lady's not. I mean, she's pretty, but like, again, beauty is subjective. I don't think the character looks great in this outfit. That's not a racist thing to say. To some people, they think she's gorgeous. He hates women because they don't like him. I mean, that is the MGTOW way, right? Like, ugh.
This looks like a racist stereotype of a black person.
Correct.
In what way?
In what way?
Yeah,
Well,
what way?
do all black people wear those rings around their neck? Do all black people have their dreads like that? Do all black people have exaggerated features?
This is how I know he has no idea what he's talking about, right? This is how I know he has no idea what he's talking about, right? Because he didn't he first off, he had no problem saying she looked like a racist caricature. But he did not bother to look that this is the way the Umgadi dress. The entirety. It's not just Tanya, right? It's not just Tanya. He's completely clueless.
Just like that.
So what racist? Could you point me to the racist caricature where it has rings on the
Right
neck?
in front of your face.
So that's a classic racist caricature of a black person.
It's very similar.
So could you point me to the very similar racist caricature from the past in real history, which has
Real
that?
history. Well, I don't anything.
Because that's what she's referring to.
Right.
So I would like the example so I can compare it and make sure. So you said that's what it looks like. So you obviously know. So just point me in the right direction. I'll find it.
Well, I mean, that's a stereotype for all black people. They have hair like that they wear.
That's the stereotype.
Yes.
But is that the racist caricature, which is
It's
what
a
we're talking
racist
about?
stereotype.
We're not talking about stereotypes, sir. We're talking about a very specific thing.
Splitting hairs. God,
No, we're not
Good
splitting
morning,
hairs.
Can you
Verse
split
Gamer.
those hairs and even more?
No, this is what she said. Those are the words that came out of her
Oh,
mouth.
those are words. Yeah.
Yeah, those are the words that she said. It looks like a racist caricature of a black
Yeah,
person.
yeah.
So point me to the racist caricature that you were saying that this looks like, and I'll put it on screen.
It doesn't look like one to you?
No,
Okay, well, we disagree. It looks like one to me.
and I'm asking you which one, so I could
Which
show
one?
it to my audience, so we could all be informed.
Is it not a
It's
racial
so-
stereotype?
I just said we're not
It's
talking about
so
racist stereotypes.
ridiculous.
So you could
It's
stop
so
with that argument.
ridiculous.
That's
He can't
where
even back
racist
up what
characters
he
come
said.
from. Is the stereotypes correct?
No,
Yes,
racial,
yes.
no, racial
Racial
caricatures come
come
from
from
stupid
stereotypes.
people.
Come
Stupid
from
people.
stereotypes.
Stupid people.
Stupid people that make stereotypes about black people.
Do you know what a stereotype is?
Yes.
What's a stereotype?
That picture right in front of me.
No, that's not what is a stereotype.
Oh my God.
Because you know words better than I do. So tell me what a
I never
stereotype
said
is.
I never said I did. You obviously.
She's Umgadi. That's how they dress. It is that simple. Like, she's not the only one that. Okay. You guys remember that? The funny thing is in that trailer where they got that picture from, there's actually other Umgadi that Shao is killing, that you can see that is their uniform, right? That you can see that is their uniform. Same with Li Mei, right? She's a constable. All of her people dress like her. Holy shit.
They do.
What is a stereotype?
A stereotype is something that is. This is off the top of my head. Something that is exaggerated.
In the game, she looks better. Absolutely.
A race or a group of people
Absolutely. That trailer did not
that
do her
looks or
justice.
acts a certain way.
Black people having big dicks. Is that a stereotype?
Yeah.
So how is that negative?
How is that negative?
How's that negative to black people? I don't think black people are really mad about that. That's a stereotype, but it's not negative. So you putting negative in the definition.
Because it's compares them to animals. That's why.
It's having big dick is a comparison to animals.
Correct.
So remember this. Comparing, he said, if you compare anything to an animal, it is bad. Remember this, because it is going to be important here in a second.
Like horses.
And that's bad?
If they compare them to animals, yes.
I don't think a single man, maybe you, I don't think a single other man would be like, man, that's really bad. Don't compare my dick to a horse dick.
Well, that's they're comparing them to animals, though.
They're not comparing. I didn't say anything about their
A horse is not an
behavior.
animal.
I didn't say anything about their
Horse is an
behavior.
a horse is not an
Actually,
animal?
Tony
No.
didn't
Did
even
I
say
say
anything
that?
about
Those
a
words
horse.
coming out
What
of
the
my mouth? No, I said
fuck?
when we mentioned dick size, you said they're comparing their dick size to an animal, right?
Yeah.
And I said that's not a bad thing, is it?
It's comparing any comparison to an animal is a bad thing.
Any comparison? So if I said, hey, you have hops like a frog, you would be upset.
And also, I guess Catwoman is a bad character because she's Catwoman. What about Batman? Like, he is this fucking simple, you guys.
Yeah.
You're clever like a rabbit. You're upset about that, right?
Yeah,
I compared you to an animal.
To an animal, yes.
If I said you're slow like a turtle, then
He's
you probably
trying to justify things that make no sense, you guys. No,
Extra hero,
none.
what's up?
You
Come to save me? Come to rescue me?
This guy
I'm
was
dying.
cracking me up.
Me and the rest of the audience are dying.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
We're dying.
Okay.
Like, this guy came in and I was dying
Racist,
laughing.
Yes,
Why?
but no. Why? You don't get to come on here and
what?
constantly lie
I was actually
Try to
asking.
shift
I was
it
actually
to-
asking Tony,
to
not you.
someone
But
else's lies.
I was actually asking Tony, not you. But go ahead.
Yeah. TJ Lace is right. She said Tanya's horse face.
Yeah.
So that's a negative. We shouldn't be
That
saying
was
stuff
correct.
like that, right?
Right.
So when Melanie Mack said it, it was not okay, right?
Because she was talking about the.
So it was not okay, right?
She was making a
No,
comparison.
no. It was not okay. You just said
Listen to this. Remember? Comparing to an animal is bad. Right?
Right.
so. When Melanie Mack said it, it was not okay, right?
Because she was talking about the.
So it was not okay, right?
She was making a comparison.
No. It was not okay. You just said it's not okay to
Because she
compare
said
people
she-
to animals.
Yes.
And
she
so that
said-
would not
she
be okay,
said-
correct?
She's saying that.
Why can't you say anything?
Listen.
Why can you not disagree?
You
with
why
me?
can't
you let
say
me finish?
anything
Why can't you
bad.
do that? She's saying that the people who made Mortal Kombat are racist by saying that she has by making her face look horse-like.
Her face
they
does
make
not
her
look
face-
horse-like. What do you? That's where the racism comes in. Melanie said that. Mortal
Yeah,
Kombat
Melanie's
didn't
the
say
one who
that.
said it looks horse-like. Melanie Mack is the one that says this is a horse face.
Yes, she did.
So then wouldn't that
Right
make
in front
bad
of us.
that she said that?
She does not have a horse face. We know what black. We have a famous history of what black.
He's so
characters look
frustrated.
like.
He's so
Very, very
mad
dark skin,
because he
very,
can't.
You mean just
Right? This is the thing. He can't say anything bad because, just like Loki said, political tribalism. He can't say anything bad, even though he just got caught. Oh, I mean, this isn't the first time. Caught lying. Or caught justifying something he said was bad. He said comparing to an animal was bad. Even if you say he's got as big a dick as a horse, right? That's bad. But it's okay for Melanie Mack because, again, political tribalism. It's okay for her to say that she has a horse face. Good morning, IC Scott. I mean, the justification, this is the whole stream, right? The whole stream is anybody that he agrees with, he'll justify their bad behavior. But when it comes to anybody that is not in his political field, that's bad. Oh. Politics corrupt people. I think that's what it is at the end of the day. I don't care if you're on the left or the right. They're not doing anything for you. It's all posturing. So hating somebody else because of their politics is fucking ridiculous. And putting this much energy into hating somebody is even more ridiculous. Like, just vote for James. right? Then we'll be good. We'll be good. I love that he brought on Extra Hero too, because I mean, that laugh in the beginning had me dying because we were all laughing at how ridiculous he was.
Like that picture right in front of
Come
us?
on, this is not it.
That's not it.
Stereotype.
No, that's not
who
it at
else
all.
can you think of that looks like that?
That lady.
Well,
Sydney.
well, they don't. That's what makes it a stereotype.
See,
No,
that's
that's
her
what
end
makes it
screen.
not what
She
that
looks
word
so much
means.
better.
You keep using words. You're not using them correctly. You're very bad at words.
I need you to swear on the dictionary.
Stereotype.
I need you to swear on the fucking dictionary. Extra Hero had me cracking up. Oh my god. Yeah. Like, I don't, a lightened sentence for the win. Yes. Because this is what it devolves to, right? It devolves to, you're in my political sphere, so I'm going to endorse everything you say, whether it's good or bad, right? And that's what he did over and over again. It's okay to be racist if you're in his political right, because he calls himself a conservative, I'm pretty sure. And he does it over and over again. But if you're not in his political sphere, like I am, right? It's okay to attack your sponsors. Let me remind you, he admitted to recording audio attacking my sponsors. Fuck him. If you're really sorry. Wait, what? He claims Black Panther is a token? Ripa's definition of token is ridiculous. Like, it's not even a real definition. He just made that shit up. Black Panther, you guys, is a token character. Black fucking Panther is a token character. What? I mean, I don't think he knows what a token character is. Exactly, Verse Gamer. Exactly. This political atmosphere that we live in right now has divided us. How? Exactly. Have divided us so bad that we will justify attacking sponsors or trying to ruin someone's life, trying to get their money taken away because they don't prefer the Punisher. But again, Russell Brand can have 10 plus accusations of sexual assault, be an admitted sex addict. And how dare you talk to his sponsors? How about you just don't attack anyone's sponsors, right? You just don't do that. You don't dox. You don't attack the person. You don't attack the sponsors. You don't try to make somebody's life a fucking hell over my politics. He says it was because it was created to cater to Black people. He thinks main characters can be tokens when they're the definitions say they can't. A token character is something that is literally created to satisfy, and then there's no attempt to do better, right? Eric July has so many people brainwashed when it comes to that. And it doesn't matter because it doesn't matter because it's not the target audience anyway, but it's fucking ridiculous. The political atmosphere divides when you allow it. It is the fault if the individual. Yes, but they do allow it. That's the point, right? And I do think that I've gone hard on people, right? I have no problem talking why I have issue with somebody's politics, like Matt fucking Walsh, right? Or like Melanie Mack, who has issue because of her religion. Or, you know what? I've got Joseph's up here. Better person. Gothics, right? We had Gothics on. Because all of the justification is my Lord and Savior. That's not justification to be terrible to people. It's not justification to be terrible to people. Yes, they do allow it because they're failures. Yeah, exactly. And I also think a lot of the fault is it's going to sound mean, but I do think he's relatively dumb, right? I don't think he's very intelligent. And I think that he believes a lot of the shit that he listens to. And he's very influenceable, right? To the point, and I'm not the smartest person. I'm not saying that, right? But what I'm saying is I think if they have the party politics, he believes them without question, without fact check, without evidence. It's ridiculous. Wait, what? When red comes out and samurai is black. I don't, you know what? There's rumors actually that Cyrax is going to be female. People are going to lose their shit. People are going to lose, well, maybe not. Depends on the color of her skin. Ooh, yeah. Kind of mean, but I'm being for real. It depends on the color of her skin. Ridiculous, you guys. Ugh. I can't do all of this. I can't do the token argument. I can't. Like, I feel like I'm dumber. I really, really do. Reese said, Black Panther brought in a new diverse customer. It was likely created specifically for that. Smart business. 100%. That is called widening your net of appeal. Widening your demographic. Oh, Assassin's Creed Japan. Okay, duh. I'm dumb. Widening the capitalism, right? A lot of their issues comes down to issues of capitalism. Capitalism creates the need for a wide appeal of whatever the product is you're making. So if you're making a new character or a new character team, right? A new Justice League. You want to have it diverse so its net of appeal hits more people. You don't want 5 white dudes. Not that that would be an issue. But you want to add a female in there. You want to add, you see what I'm saying? It's capitalism. Spoiler. Is that real? Is Fujin? So there was a dialogue in Mortal Kombat where it said something about Raiden's sister. Is that what that is? I don't care. I always joked around about Fujin being trans anyway. That would be awesome. And I don't care. But I am going to laugh. I am going to laugh. By his definition, milestone? Milestone is token? Oh, Jesus Christ. Anything that's black to him is a token. Right? That's kind of how it is. Because he's reincarnated in Liu Kang's timeline. Yeah, but I want to know if it's real. My brain gets me going with theories, and I'm like, I need to see this. I need more Mortal Kombat. I have so many videos in my watch later of like how to play this character, how to play that character. I swear it's my goal in life to be able to play Sindel. It's my goal in life to be able to play Sindel because she's a zoner and I am not a zoner. I am a rush down player. I am going to be in your fucking face all the time, right? And I can't back up with Sindel. And I can't. And I want to be good with her because I love Sindel. But if I am fighting you, I am going to be in your face heavy all the time. Like, you better know how to black. Come on now. Wait, I just realized that Shinnok is not there. because they said Shinnok. It wasn't there, but they did have his amulet. It was really, really weird. Just black a little. Yeah. Shut up, Joseph. Katana is not a jerk. Actually, I would say she's pretty passive in this game, almost too passive. And a zoner, which sucks too. You got to set up traps. But she's not a jerk. Oh, goodness. I can't do the rest, you guys. I can't. And last thing I want to say before I go is there's like, as much as I do appreciate the apology, I do. There is nothing in the world that could make me civil with you again. You made my life hell for a very long time. You and your friends. There is nothing you could ever say to take that away or erase that time. You have to live with the consequences of your actions. You have to. Maybe if you do, you won't treat the next person the way you treated me. That's all somebody can hope for, right? That's all somebody can hope for, is that you learn from the experience and you better yourself. But you have proven yourself to be a liar. You have proven yourself to be a manipulator. You have proven yourself to be a fake ass Christian. Don't pray for me. Rot in fucking hell for all I care. Keep my name out of your mouth. That's your apology to me. That's the only way you can make up for what you're done. That's it. Don't ever bother me again. Because you are one of, you know what? You are the worst person I have ever met online. You have the worst morals. You have the worst takes. You have the worst stances on things. You are the biggest hypocrite. Like, we've come across some fucking idiots, like that Renowned Zero. We've come across really, really rip a goalpost or whatever, right? And we've covered this. But you are the worst. Absolute worst. And you will be a joke from now on. Just you're going to be a meme. Deal with it. We're going to make fun of you. You made my life hell for a very long time. Fucking deal with it. MK lore stream when I want to do, okay, for real, I want to do something called combat class, K, get it, like all the K's, yeah. And I want to go through stuff. I think that would be super fucking fun. I really, really do. I really, really do. All right, guys, I am going to wrap up, and I apologize for your brain cells that you may have lost during this stream, but I'm done with this. Don't ever bother me again. I will never bother you again. All right, guys, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.